You have squads of 4, right?
Yeah. Typically what happened, two squads of 4, I think. And then a squad of 8.
It's live, so we'll share the link on Discord and whatnot.
Gotcha. Right. All right, we're live. All right, I'll get you a movement tray of 10 then. So just FYI, the mission we're playing I rolled for is forward push. So the goal is to hold the 4 objective markers that we can see here. When you have a unit on it, you may attempt an action, and how much that action is worth depends on which one. So I will be player A, you will be player B. Roll off for side choosing real quick. Hey, which side? Oh. These are the deployment zones. Okay. Pretty even. I tried to make it pretty dense, so we can't shoot off the board.
I'll deploy over here.
Okay, cool. So that I am A and you are B. Yep. So if you perform an action at the start of your movement phase, if you are within the radius of the marker, you get a number of victory points depending on what you do it. So if you perform the action on this marker, it is 8, 4, 2, 1. Okay. And then the opposite for me is I get 8 for doing it on this one, 4, 2, 1. You get 5 each phase. Is you get 5 points for holding 1 objective marker, 5 points for holding 2 objective markers, and 5 more points if you hold more than your opponent. Okay.
I'm trying to pay attention, but at the same time, if I have to ask.
No, that's all good again. The only other thing is advancing on turn 1, you automatically get an additional. You get a roll of less than 3 counts as a 3. Okay. Okay, so as far as terrain, this is kind of ruined, so this is true line of sight through this. Okay. These we're going to play competitive UKTC rules. First floor on these 4 ruins is obstructing. I can't be here and shoot through. Okay. If you're on the second floor, actually I'm going to shuffle a little shuffle to be balanced. Second floor you can shoot through and be shot as normal. First floor is obscuring. Light cover, dense cover forest, so this is a -2 to movement. This will treat as a crater. True obstructing. Same sort of ruin as first floor is we'll call obstructing. This ruling before the first floor is obstructing, second floor you can shoot through. Doors open or closed. If they're open, it can shoot and be shot through. If they're closed, let's keep them closed. Keep them closed. Okay. Your side of the board was going to let you make the call on that. Sweet. Okay. So again, is actions fail unless you have an ability that allows you to perform an action in a shoot. We probably don't. Either of us. I think so. So your unit that's performing an action is effectively done for that turn. Okay. But it's worth it to be able to get, and it's unit, not infantry unit, interestingly enough.
Oh, okay.
So even your crew hounds can do it. You can go ahead and keep getting them in the trays if you want. I'll get you another tray of 10 for your squad of 8 crew hounds. Do you need any more 50 mil bases? Or you got?
I'm probably going to order some. Thank you for the offer, though.
Here is, if you want for temporary purposes, I have no need for those.
Okay, so mixing agents. Gotcha.
Yep.
I was mistaken. I don't know why I thought that would work.
I mean, it kind of works. It just isn't. I have the pack of 8 accounts here for you.
Oh, okay.
Already started. You're going to find that this is going to make moving phase so much faster.
Oh, I bet so. I bet. Okay.
Using these for my 20-man bricks with Charles was excellent. And if you just prop the cardboard guys on top, if they fit in, we fit in. We won't be too. We're not going to. Our units are not so melee specific. like that. If they move with the boys, they move with the boys, and that counts for us. Okay. Cool. It's so big on there.
I know. We would just put them on the outside.
That's how I have to do with my Skitari rifles. I have to like figure out where people fit.
Just throw them wherever. Dude, that is so nice.
I know.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm so sad that my printers stopped working because I found a couple CAD files, but they just weren't. For some odd reason, it just decided to print like a centimeter off the build plate.
All right. Let's take a roll for deployment.
All right.
6.
1.
All right. Oh, and declare reserves and transports, by the way, in strategic reserves.
No strategic reserves, no transport.
And rust stalkers are all in the transport.
Okay. I'm going to delineate my squads real quick so that there's no confusion. One squad is second squad.
And okay, so Putty marks the commander there.
Putty marks the commander, Flamethrower marks this commander, and then these guys, the one, the most exuberant one, this guy.
Gotcha. The standing is commander. Understood.
That one.
So we have a squad of 5. To any pregame stratagems you're using?
Yes, so I'm going to be using the veteran cadre. So let me grab my dice. 4 command points, right?
Yep.
All right. So spending first command point.
Well, 6. Sorry, because you have 1 then for Farsight's weapon. Or Farsight being the warlord. Sorry.
Where is Farsight?
Farsight is over here.
That's my bad.
I'm currently in the process of breaking his arms to remake him, so the arms still aren't on yet.
That's fine.
And there's no point in priming until I have it all staged.
Going from 4 to 3.
6. Sorry,
Is it? Oh, it's 6.
because you have 1 for the warlord trait, 1 for the veteran cadre.
Gotcha. Going down
And
to 1.
we can just use here.
And
Probably the easiest.
buffing. So this, just to delineate the one with the flamethrower.
The one with the actual
That
base.
is the flame squad. So they're silly. But this is the one right here that is getting veteran cadre applied to it.
Understood. I have, as far as relics and warlord traits, warlord trait, firepoint telemetry cache, the adding like cover if they're in cover, a bonus cover save.
Right.
Manipulus has the agreement to the Techno Martyr on him. This stat also has the Exemplar's Eternity. That's my reroll, all 1s to hit and wound. The Raiment means I can choose a unit with more ballistic skill modifiers, and he gets a 5++ feel no pain. Whew. And the leader of the Rust Stalkers has the Fight Last temporary death.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I start with 2. We're going to play match play rules, so we each get in each other's command phase. Every command phase, we both get a CP.
Oh, that's fun. That'll spice things up.
Yeah.
I like that.
And if you're curious about anything about the mission, I have the mission set up over here. It's again forward push, but it's honestly pretty straightforward. Of hold the objectives, we don't score them on turn 1.
Gotcha.
My Zyrtec is not working today. And my first deployment is these guys right on the deployment line. Also, crew have a 7-inch pregame move. Both the Hounds and the Warriors.
Oh, boy. I think I messed up.
If you delete stuff, it works.
I could have sworn. Oh, I think I messed up. I did. I messed up.
What'd you do?
I saved the wrong name. Oh no.
I still have it in here. And the data sheets all work.
Yeah, but the one I sent you, I think I sent you the wrong one. Oh
No, that's good.
What did I do?
It's 10-12. You're fine. We have all your stats here, which is all we really need.
10, 12. It doesn't look right though. What did I do? It's got a storm surge. Oh my god. Oh no. Alright, well, to make things really simple,
We have the stat sheets here. That's all we really need.
yeah, well, I think I remember off the top of my head. I'm just going to make a judgment call and say exactly what they were. These guys are equipped with a burst cannon, a plasma rifle, and a tau flamer.
Okay.
These guys are silly. They are equipped with triple flamers, and these guys were equipped with a missile pod and a flamer. One of these guys had something special, but I don't remember what it was. It was like a fist.
It was the plus flamer where you got D6 plus 2 in melee too.
Yeah, but one of them also. So the commander from each squad has an iridium suit on it.
So 2 plus save.
So 2 plus save, and then just specifically the flame squad, there was one tower. I'll just have to figure it out. So crisis board here, support system. It is a no. That is.
I like the marks on their antenna.
I think there was an experimental thing. Oh wait, that can only be Iridium Battleship prototype system. It was a it was this one. I think it was the sensory navigation one. Let's check.
Oh, you're trying to take a negate melee?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't remember exactly how that works.
It's you just literally point and I get -1 attack on every unit.
For melee against. Okay, yeah, that's how that works. All right. Well, in that case,
Which unit had it?
this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's also the Iridium. So Iridium.
Gotcha. Cool. I understand.
Yep.
Okay. And I think I just mentioned, but yeah, all your crew did was 7-inch pregame move too.
7-inch pregame move?
It was really good.
Okay. Oh wait, are you waiting for me to set up? Okay.
It's your unit.
Oh, which one am I going to do? I'm going to do, and this is the boundary. Okay. Flame squad. Flame squad.
Okay. My minuscule unit. It's gonna go right on the line. And I can get on with the pregame move. So you can see I tried to make the map not be a kill box. Which I mean is good considering that, you know, you have all those crisis shooting stuff and I have that 20-man blob of Skitari shooting stuff.
I just remembered something. They are not in 1,000-point armor.
Oh, yeah, good catch.
Makes your life a little easier.
Also, I guess question for how we play this one. Do you want me to play a little more normal, or do you want to keep doing the stop and talk? Or do you want to play like more like when I play with Charles kind of thing?
Stop and talk when necessary, but yeah, let's do this somewhat seriously. All right, let's thinking about it. Let us deploy our missile guys.
Yeah. Do you want them there, or do you want them in the cover?
Yeah, we'll do
Doesn't affect their movement.
no, it doesn't. But might as well capitalize on the cover. Got it. Cool.
Little 5-man Vanguard squad. And both of these are true line of sight through, so there's actually a shooting lane here for those guys' purposes.
Okay. We're gonna do squad of 6. So I might have to refer to my phone to check out the sheet because I have not used the have not used the plasma rifle or burst cannon.
Is this your CP checker?
Yes.
We're at 4. Yep. Flash is gonna. Easy to track.
Oh, wait, 4 or was it 5? We started with 6, right?
Start with 6. 1 for the
One
warlord.
for the warlord and then one for the vet. Gotcha. All right, all yours.
I think both. Actually, no, we're gonna go. This is -2 movement, but we're all -1 to hit here. And we get light and dense cover. Cool. And that one has the rust stalkers inside.
Gotcha. All right. In that case.
Both of these are -1. I think I mentioned -1 to hit through.
Okay. These guys, technically speaking, I think. No, that's a party foul. I can't move the unit I've already placed. If I was smart, I would have put the crew count screen right in front of me, but I'll put it off to the side.
On the other hand, they're probably going to move them there to pull an action off of them. Because they're 7-inch pre-game move. I mean, if you just set them up like this, and you can consider them however. You're going to 7-inch, you're going to block here, but also be on the point.
Okay.
And I think we'll both consider that fair enough, considering you're going to use that pre-game move.
Gotcha.
I understand that you are like, you're as close as you can be to that line.
Yeah. I still should have put the crew counts down before.
We'll call it good. I understand what the intent is. This fun little boy,
Oh, is that one of your snipers?
this is the anti-psych.
Oh, he's cool.
The Colexis.
Wait, the anti-psyker? That's really useful.
He turns off everything you have. He can only be hit on a 6 in melee or in shooting. What this is, I guess, to take a brief time out and flex. This, look how good that looks in person.
You did the muscle fighters. So
Oh, what do you did you forget about the Quinkly book?
dude, that is incredible. You nailed the crisis was.
Bless you. Okay. So yeah, my Colexis is fixed.
Alright.
Actually, I apologize because you haven't moved. Can I actually switch my movement to?
Go for it.
Yeah, he does literally nothing offensively.
That's fine.
He is just a move block.
I learned.
That's all your units.
I've got Farsight.
Well, open within 3 inches for lookout, sir. Yep. If I was using the sniper, it'd be pretty funny because I could just park him up here, and he has 72 inches, and he would just be pop, pop. Okay. Finally, the roll off for first turn.
Oh boy. One.
All right. Pre-game movements. Okay. Both of us.
Mind if I steal your measuring tape?
All good. These guys are going to go 3 inches to touch the point. these guys. They have 12. They're not going to use all of it. They're going to cower behind.
That's to cover. So technically, I can't get them in. Can I? No, so that's right
Oh,
there.
you can get them.
But I can't get them under the cover.
I'd say 7 inches.
Can I get them in?
Consider like there.
Yeah, that would look bad.
So I mean, there's a technical line to some of them this way. You're -1 to be hit through this. So. And your other crew, they good? They want to move block any further?
Let's move. I'm not going to use the full 7 inches. I'm just going to get them further onto the point and have potential one. Right. All right.
We have +3 move or -1 to saves, but we also, because we're going full aggressor, so we are also going to be Shroud Salt. Every unit in my army has light cover. Ooh. Alright. For command phase. These guys, all their guns have +6 inch range, +1 strength. Or sorry, just +6 inch range, I don't have radiums. He declares that these boys also ignore all the negatives of the Doctrine of Imperative. No -1 save. They have on the specs, they ignore light cover when shooting. Oh, sorry, this is the one I meant to do. It's that one, +6 inch range and one better HP. This is my army active effect. And does not suffer penalty to hit for moving because of the galvanic volley fire. Gotcha. We do not score on turn 1. Can we score? Sorry, I need to check if we can score the secondary on turn 1. Okay, yes we can. Okay. So all those, but basically everybody's buff went on that huge brick. Gotcha. These guys, we're casting a data tether to them. It doesn't do anything. It's +1 leadership. Okay. I don't think we're gonna get to the morale phase to roll that off. Now, funny thing, these boys inside, they ignore all negatives to move.
No.
So we're gonna check something here.
You're gonna get my credit card, XAC.
That if we went
You guys
3,
still have it.
and then we get an
And
11
I
inch
told Brandon
off of that, so 9,
feel free to get it, but I'm
and then
assuming you did.
2.
Oh,
What type of charge am I looking at?
No way.
It is
Are-
green.
Wow.
But we're actually not. So this thing, it gets a 15 inch move this turn. We're not gonna do it. We're just gonna go a 9 inch move, stay part from the cover.
Oh boy.
We can take off the deployment zone markers
That's look.
now. It's full of hurdy sticks.
Oh, the
Is that mine or yours?
that's yours.
Oh boy. All right. This guy's gonna move 7 inches up. These are still breachable, by the way, by infantry. Okay. And then these guys have a 15 inch move. Three of it. 12 of it. And I think for him it's going to be probably one more. 3. So I'll just say that while I'm talking. I still have 3 inches of movement off this. Or sorry, 1 inch of movement because this is difficult ground. should have done this at the start of my movement phase, but neither of these have moved. Both of them are starting actions and perform for scorpion hit points. And both of them are clearly on without me moving them, so that is fine. Peekaboo. Howdy, boys. These guys can move up to 9 inches.
Try to commit as much stuff to memory as possible.
Poor little girl. Somebody's hungry. It's only been 90 minutes, silly girl. Okay, so that is the movement phase. Sorry, these guys are also going to move to keep up. So we've hit the end of the movement phase. Yes. We're going to shoot. All right, Lucas, are you ready for the and I actually don't. I remember we used like a little bucket. We just used the coffee cup last time worked, but anything skinny enough to drop a bottle in is fine. All right, Lucas, and this can come in wholly within 6 inches of any board edge and 9 inches away from any of your stuff. Okay. Off of any of the long board edges. We agree that is more than 9 inches away and wholly within 6. Yep. Say thank you, Mr. Riley. Just getting you food. We got you the hot water so we can get you food. And so now my move phase is done. Don't you just love my party bus?
Yeah. It's really cool though.
I'm pretty proud of that. I finished it up last night. Oh. I'm probably going to need a little bit of your help. Here, would you actually grab the dice trays so I can save some sanity when I start rolling a million dice?
Where are
They are under there. The dice trays are, yes. You should be fine. Where do you want yours? The first thing we're going to do is all 16 of my stubber shots are going into all 16 of my stubbers are going into your dogs.
Oh no, not the dogs.
I can clearly see them.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta rock the party boat. So hitting on 3s. And rerolling 1 because Mars. That is 10 hits. Okay. Strength 4 and the toughness 3.
Strength 3, yeah.
Toughness 3, okay. Wounding on 3s. you have 8 saves.
4, 5, 7. Save on 6+.
Yep.
Two are saved. All the rest are obliterated.
So 6 down.
Oh no. Did these just pop out?
Yep.
Just, yeah, wow.
I don't want you to score points on them, even though it's a waste of a shot. One of the lightning lock. Sorry. I inhaled my food wrong. One of the lightning locks of the knight is going into the dogs, and the other into the crisis suits. Okay. So we will do the 6 lightning lock shots into the dogs first, and 6s generate 2 additional hits.
Ooh.
Hitting on 3s, that's brutal. No 6s, and only 3 hits. That's really bad. You said toughness 3, right?
Yep, toughness 3.
Strength 6, so wounding on 2s. That's 3 wounds, AP -2, there's no save.
No save. Okay. So 2 dogs down, and how many other ones? There's one other.
3 dogs down, and then now the other lightning lock is going into the crisis suits.
Okay.
So 6 shots, hitting on 3s, 1 miss, 1 6, so that generates 2 additional hits. Strength 6 into toughness 5 for that group, or that's the flamer group, so that's tough.
Tough. I think they go from toughness 4 to toughness 5.
Okay, either way, I'm wounding on 3s. Okay. And that is 5 at -2.
5 -2.
So probably gonna want to use their 4+ invuln. They have the 4+ invuln, right? Or is that just the commander?
Commander has the iridium.
And that's gonna be on a 4+. Do you want to take the shots to them when it's gonna be a 4+ off the invuln anyway? It's up to you.
I'll just take their saves as being 2+.
Well, it's gonna be 4+.
Oh,
Because AP -2.
Oh. Well,
But then you're also requiring the wounds go to the commander first.
Yeah.
So you can just take it off the 4+ invuln.
Okay. Yeah. And I can tell you that.
Yep. Alright. So 5 saves. And all these are damage 1.
5. Save money. Oh, wow. Okay.
You rolled 6.
2, 6, yeah.
Sorry, you rolled 6 dice for 5 saves.
Oh.
Do you want to re-roll that? And just because,
Yeah, let's just.
because we don't know if it would have been a pass or a fail. Cock, re-roll it.
I have no idea how that's horrible, right?
Yeah, that's 4 wounds.
That's 4 wounds. Oh, holy moly. And for strength 5, that means my commander's down on his last life.
So did you apply them to the commander? Or do you want? Or
Yeah, they're being applied to the commander, so he was.
Just so you're aware, that means that the commander has to take everything else I give them on the chin, or you can pick up a bottle and try to leave the commander up. Because he does have the iridium battle suit for dealing with chaff shots that don't have AP.
Oh, so you're saying apply it to a non-commander unit.
It's up to you. As another warning, I guess you might want to look at some line of sight here. If you pick him up, that really negates how many of those guys can shoot this turn.
Okay.
Because I think then I can only really see you with 2 guys. Whereas if he's up, I can shoot with a lot of guys into this.
Right. I might be a little bit confused.
Because if you pick him up, it removes him from line of sight consideration for that block of guys.
Oh, okay. So you're saying reduce. Okay.
I'd say to pull him So that way, I only have 2 shots rather than hitting a whole. Well, he's 4. Is it 4 or 5 wounds? 5. It's 5.
Yeah,
Oh,
it goes from-
never mind that.
So one of them is like absolutely on his last leg.
I thought the commander had an extra wound. It's really, I guess, up to you. I would say
That's the beauty of the veteran contract. That's the only thing that just saved that dude.
although it might not be beauty considering that's about to unleash a whole hellfire blast into his unit.
Yeah. I set up very poorly. This was a horrible idea.
The good news is we have the cameras to go
Yeah.
back and look and understand how we messed up.
See how
I
bad
messed up
that was.
deployment every single game with Charles.
Yeah.
It's because you get one turn in and you're like, oh, that is the mistake I made.
Oh boy.
So he's on 1 wound. Alright. So we can get a common agreement so their range is 36 inches instead of the typical 30 because they have the buff from the Manipulus. I think we can agree that everybody's in range.
Yeah, everybody's.
But that doesn't mean everybody can shoot. Oh crap! I wish I had. Charles has this little laser pointer that you can do line of sight with. That's so nice.
Yeah, that's good.
So I guess Lucas, I want your ruling on how far in can these guys see you. If you want to come look from my perspective. Actually, you can also do and play plane.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So that's the line. So
Those people.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 can't see. Is that look good to you? These 6.
Everybody else can see that front guy. Then once he moves, they can partially see the far side.
Well, unfortunately, is I get to shoot my shots into the unit now. It doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
it's 14. And we are not within 18 inches, so I'm going to hold that. But I am going to wrap up Mars for 2 CP. Oh, and you get a CP because of phase. Wrath of Mars is 6s on the wound roll. Become 6s on the wound roll become mortal wounds, up to 6 of them. So we have 14 galvanic shots at AP minus 2. So it's 14, 28 shots. I'm going to roll them in groups of 14 just because that's all my hands can pick up with Parker here. Or sorry, I get 26. My commander doesn't have a galvanic. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. 1, 2, 3, and rerolling the 2 because of Mars. Okay. These are strength 4 into toughness 5 on those.
Yeah.
Wounded. That is correct, right? Toughness 5.
Toughness 5.
Okay, wounding on 5 ups, and 6s are immortal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 wounds, 2 of which are mortals. No 1s to reroll. 5 wounds, 2 mortals. I'm just saving the results on the side so you can roll all the saves for them at one point in time. Rerolling the other 13 shots of the group. I'm going to call this one cocked. Lucas, would you agree? That's a cocked.
That was a cocked.
Okay, there's no 1s to reroll. Rerolling the 2 because Mars. Everything hits on that second 13. 5 ups to wound, 6s are mortals, rerolling 1s. There's 1 1 to reroll. Didn't wound. No mortals. You got so lucky on my mortal output was trash on this one. So you have 8 saves and 2 mortals, Lucas.
Oh,
And it's AP minus 2. So you're on the 4 up embalmed.
8. So 2 more rooms.
There's a 5 and 4.
After you can just apply all of this at once.
Oh god.
No, it's actually a really good roll. You save, that's only 2 that you take, you save 6 of them.
Okay.
So you're taking 2 wounds and 2 mortals, so 1 wound. So that guy gets picked up, and then 3 wounds to, I'm guessing, the back guy probably.
Yeah.
Then we can pick this up, sorry.
1 crisis down, and he is gone from 5 to 3.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a very good way to start.
These guys are clearly both not in range. These 2 can see your dogs. But the back guy can't. I think we can agree. Yep. So that's 4 galvanic shots on a 3+. Rerolling 1 because Mars. 3 hits. Strength 4, toughness 3, moving on 3s. That is 2 wounds, AP -1. So, or sorry, AP -0 because this is their rifles, not the carbines.
Okay.
So 6 ups, 2 saves.
Both hit.
All right, that's 2 pickups there.
Killing off all my dogs. I spent a lot of time on these dogs.
Oh, wait. That was not
You
good.
had 'em right here.
I thought it would.
Okay, so these would be really cool if they had like a cut, like a bevel cut into them, so that you could, instead of popping them in and out, you could just slide them.
Charles has some like that where they're a little looser, so you can just kind of
Yeah,
roll.
just
These ones, they said they loosen up with use.
Everything does.
Okay. You're out of range for 24 minute Volkite blaster. Marshall's going to shoot. Those guys are performing actions. These 18-inch gun can't go through that bottom floor. So that is shooting phase. For charge phase, I'm gonna stay on here. I don't think I'm thinking about it because that'd be a good troll to contest the points.
Yeah.
But
I do have oh gosh, I don't know where it is. I've got a special Overwatch perk to where for
you could overwatch with them or something.
yeah, and it reduces the cost for the initial use during that phase of an Overwatch shot to 0 CP. But then you can only use Overwatch once per phase. So it just means your Overwatch fire phase costs 0 CP. Yep. Okay. And I think it adds 1 to the hit roll. So instead of 6s, it's 5+.
Correct. And I have no shooting. I'm not going to declare a charge. I have no fighting then. Therefore, end of phase. Therefore, 1 point for that, 2 points for that. So that is 3 victory points. Just to help settle the tiebreaker. My whole goal was simply remove your dogs off there so they can.
That's rough. Woof. Yeah. Okay.
So this is the I don't want to say the problem, but the tough of your army. It's a very elite with the 3 crisis group pods that it makes it very hard to action. So you have more firepower on the table than I do. Outside of that lump, is I can play. So thinking of your turn, I clearly have a threat overload on that side. However, what does that leave you?
A completely blank open side on that side. Yeah.
So it's either, do you think these guys can sit there, swing the tide of the table, hold me off, prevent the Rusties from coming and doing that, or do you think that you should counter punch?
I'm definitely going to have to move to counter punch over there.
And force me to defend my own side.
Yeah. Remind me again, do you get more points for holding your side versus holding?
As far as points, it's simply holding 1 gives 5 points, holding 2 gives 5 points, and holding more than your opponent gives 5 points.
Okay.
And then the actions are more for your opponent's side. Because so for you, 1 point, 2 points, 4 points, 8 points for doing the action, and then for me it's 1, 2, 4, 8.
Oh, all right.
It's under. It's under.
Okay, so first and foremost,
Just look at the order of payment right behind you.
cookies.
No, right below that.
Oh, start to root beer.
The good stuff.
Yeah, I was considering it.
Alright, would you add 1 CP to my tally for your?
Yes, this is
This one. Yep. And then that's yours.
cool. All right, so first thing for
So I'm gonna have you be rolling a lot of my dice this phase too.
yeah, that's good. All right, first things first. I'm going to spend 2 CP. Use the stratagem on a vehicle or battle suit of your model. That model regains D3 lost wounds.
Okay, so you're spending 2 CP.
Yep. So we're going. I got it.
I got you. Oh, I can roll the dice slightly.
So this is a D3. Or
So yeah, you take a D6, divide by 2, round up.
Come on, baby.
2 wounds. That's full health.
Yeah, he's back to full health. That was well worth it. All right, cool.
Hey, Lucas, those crisis suits are a little panicked right now. Do you know why?
Yeah.
No, well, because remember, their leaders tell them that knights and titans aren't real. They're just imperial propaganda.
and
That
there's
imperial
a-
propaganda
yeah,
started
knight-
shooting.
There's a knight right there. That's a bit problematic. Okay, so I'm gonna do something dumb,
Okay.
but I don't know any better, so I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay, so for movement, crisis suits have 10-inch move,
10-inch move.
and the crew hounds have 12-inch move. Where did the
2 measures are right here.
right there? Okay.
And don't. In the first turn, just if you want to do advance, remember only assault weapons can shoot after advancing.
That's fair.
But yeah, anything a die roll of less than 3 gets rounded up to 3 on the first turn here.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm gonna do the following. I do the smart thing, which is 12 inches and advanced gun. I think it's pretty obvious where this is going. So they're going to. These guys are going to go on the back side. So here,
You're advancing one.
I am going to.
They cannot charge if they advance.
So there's those 2 right there.
And scoot them over a little more onto the terrain, just to clear the one. No, because to that side, yeah, if you clear the 1 inch, you can't move within 1 inch. You can put them slightly on the terrain too. Yeah.
And then
That's
that's minus 2 inches, right?
Mhm.
Okay, but
Fly if you ignore it.
yeah, but minus 2 inches, so that would bring me to here. But then
To get them all to fit, you're probably going to swing out a little bit.
yeah, they can charge.
Yeah, they can. Yes, they can charge.
They can easily charge. To there, and then out, and then they.
Are you sure you want to make it a further charge and not keep them in a little bit? Because don't forget, you also have your pile in and consolidate.
Oh, okay.
So like, even if you just hit the charge, you get an additional 3 inches of movement to get closer to me.
Okay, so
So yeah, I'd say move them that way within the 10 inches. I mean, even onto the terrain. They have no shooting.
oh yeah.
So there was about right.
Gotcha.
Cool. Might as well make it so you know.
Yep.
Because again, that's -2 to movement. So like, you don't want to be. Because I mean, technically, you would need a 4+. A 3 would, I think, fail.
Right. Okay. So from this guy, I cannot. Because there's a rock there, I can't ignore that. Because that's at the very end of my 10 inches, so I'm going to offset it and hit like right out. So
Gotcha.
this is out of the dot. This is out of the wrong direction. After that again, and I am going to learn from my mistake. Pass. Okay, so it is. It's right beside the- That's actually really useful.
I know.
Okay.
It makes it the top-down view is such a lifesaver on the games.
And then we're going to 10 inches and put him off to the side, closer to. He still can't see that.
Can they not see through that?
No.
No, because that's solid wall.
Can't. There. Move him. He's gonna go right. That side. There.
Oh, you're being very chill about this. Thank you.
Onto the cover to the end of that right there. Cool. And then pile in there, pile in. Well, as best as you can.
Some more milk.
Did that work? Oh, it would. Hold on. Oh wait, no. It's 3 inches away, right?
From
From friendly unit or
you're a unit of 6, you have to have 2 within 2 inches.
2 within 2 inches. Okay. No, I can't do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna pile it. That would have been really.
You're trying to get your
small.
toes on the line.
Trying to get my toe on the line and also trying to open up a line of sight there. All right, so that's them moved.
And I guess one more quick FYI is just remember these ruins. These ones are breachable, so like your crew hounds can run through if you wanted to charge into my assassin.
Gotcha.
Or like my infantry can march through. I can't shoot through.
Gotcha. This portion of the
Light-
light cover
Yes.
on the point. So if I move these guys to this section, I maintain light cover and fire the point.
Yes.
Okay.
So question, did you want to leave one of your 2 stacks of crew hounds on the point to do the 1-point action, or you think you're playing for bigger fish than
I'm playing for bigger fish. Yep.
the single BP? Understood.
So I'm proceeding to not use the full 10 inches, but I am definitely, that guy is going to be line of sight. This guy is going to be on top. How does this work?
So actually, by definition, it's called wobbly model. You just put your model in the nearest stable position.
Okay. Oh, and these guys have flies, so they can shoot through each other anyways. So, and then that guy's not going to get the cover benefit, but
Then again, just remember, you can allocate the wounds to like that dude in the back, and just roll all your saves to cover. And anything that spills over, spills over.
all right. Let's do the smart thing and pile these guys in so that they are safe. So
Well, safe outside of, guys running through the walls at them.
yeah, I don't like that.
Absolutely crackhead
I
psychos.
hate that. And I thought I was being clever by putting these guys over here. I was sort of mistaken. Ooh, that's useful.
You have some Overwatch friends.
Yeah.
However,
not to mention
Now,
Farsight
here's
Skip
actually
giving us
something to be
buff.
careful for, though. You have to be able to see me at the start of the charge.
Oh, well, I'm not planning to charge.
No.
Oh, for your Overwatch, I have
So I can make it a further charge, but I could camp on the other side of the wall and charge through it.
Oh.
But at the risk of, I'm risking a further charge.
Hold on, I'm curious.
I get 3 inches and I have an 8-inch move. So that's 11 inches coming out of the transfer.
I will say no. I'm going to take my chances. There's nothing I can do, even if I have line. Well, if you get charged from night, you get the charge. But I can't do anything about that night though. Oh, I am. All right. You know what?
I'm gonna be honest. The knight is actually here to look cool. Do you know the only thing that knight really puts damage into?
Groups of infantry.
Groups of infantry.
Okay.
He's basically your infantry can't save all these shots.
All right. So
He is not that great. Like he does. Like yes, his guns are better than a typical rifle shooting at you. The knight is not the thing on the table I'm scared of. If I'm
does for the Overwatch, is it one unit has to see it for?
the unit firing Overwatch. Now, typically that means the unit being charged. The Tau have that one where you can support, and another one within 12 inches can fire Overwatch instead.
Okay.
Provided all the same things, as that unit has to see the line of sight.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, I'm going to have him. I'm going to reconfigure this All right, Farsight, be brave. Okay. In that case, I think I've moved all. I am out of the movement phase. I don't think there's any CP, any additional CP I want to spend during it, but just for the double check my movement phase real quick. Movement phase.
So Lucas, she is now the height of a Warlord Titan, by the way. So if we ever want to proxy an 8,000 point game,
She's also a little bit bigger than a supremacy suit. Good for her.
look at that CP.
Yeah. I'm so tired.
She hasn't napped all day, and I was like, oh, the car right here, she's gonna nap.
Yeah. All right. So end of movement phase. No CP being spent there. What's the next phase again?
Shooting. Well, psychic.
All right. For my
Shooting.
psychic phase, nothing happens. Cool. Now moving on to the shooting phase. Okay. Shooting phase. I need to be particular about what I'm going to do. Oh, I should have been smarter and done that, but I know you live, you learn.
What did you miss?
I set Foresight up to have an eye on the knight so he could shoot at it, but in all honesty, the knight's not a threat. I should have given him rifle line of sight to the troop transport.
Oh, he clearly has it. Look at the side.
can
Look at the base to base.
Is it base to base?
Oh yeah, it's base to base.
All right. Well, in that
It's anywhere on the model to anywhere on the model.
okay, so he can still shoot that. That's good.
So yes, you can clearly still shoot.
You know, I think it's fitting. My troops just got demoralized. We got John Wick on, and
So the only funny thing is he's -1 to hit because we're in that cover. So it just basically means he hits on 3s, not 2s.
okay. Well, in that case, I'm still going to fire my 2. I'm going to start with Farsight. He's firing his plasma, his double shot plasma rifle into the troop transport. Those 2 hits would be hit on 2, but now it's 3. It's -1 to cover. Both hit.
Both hit. Okay. Strength 8.
Strength is 8.
All right. And wounding on
I
3s.
don't think there's any armor piercing.
Yeah, it's like AP -4.
Is it really?
That's your gun is AP -3 or 4. I'm on the invul either way.
Yeah.
So you can just roll because it's a 3+ the wound.
Yeah. 3 plus wound.
And then I'm on my 5-up invul anyway.
5 and 5.
All right. Would you roll 2 saves for me? 5 pluses are needed. Saved 1.
Saved 1.
All right. So it's what, D3 or it's 3 damage, or is it D3 damage?
Great question. Commander Farsight is plasma.
3 damage.
3 damage.
All right.
So it went from what, 12 to 9? Okay. I don't have. You want me to put 2 dice on it?
I got 2 dice here. Okay. Put those 2.
This one. That one. That wasn't optimal, but it is what it is. He took a crack shot. Good for him for trying. All right. Next attack is going to be the.
I'd argue one of the crisis suits can see it too. He's a flamer.
He's a triple. They're triple flamers. You see the problem?
I see the problem of they're actually pointless for me to charge.
And one of them's got that nice little. The commander's got the iridium, and he's got that nice little melee.
The punchy flamer.
Yeah. I thought about that one. But what I wasn't anticipating was you taking a third of my firepower quite literally away. That sucks. But I know. These guys are basic. They have flamers and missile, 1 missile. All 3 missiles are being fired.
Honestly, 12 inches on you might be able to get a flamer shot.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. 12 inches.
I'm going to get you make sure you get your flamer if you want it.
It's got 1 flamer.
That's 2 flamers. That's 3 flamers.
Okay. Well, in that case,
All 2 flamers.
I'll fire the 3 flamers first. I'm trying to remember everything.
Everybody's yelling at me. I messed up. I have access to a whole bunch of things. Okay. Flamers, flame on. Let's go. So 12 inches, D6 plus 2. So that's 3d6.
Yeah, plus
Add
6.
6 to it. How does that plus 2 work? It's
Plus 2 for each
the
one.
die. Okay.
So you just add 6 to your total here. So that's 12 shots, 18 total.
Four, 5.
Parker, what's up the towel have to do with like a fraction of our power? You have to use D6 flamers. I simply have 3d6 plus 2 6 soldiers.
12. What was it?
I said you have to use 3d6 plus 6 shots. I simply have 3d6
Wait,
plus 6 soldiers.
I lost count. You made me laugh. 1, 2. How many was it doing?
18.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't remember. They are in within 12 inches.
Mhm.
So they get the reroll on 1. No. Yes. No. That's within. That's 4. That's within 3 inches of him. Never mind. Take that back. Within 12 inches, they get the marker light bonus.
So plus 1 to hit.
So plus
So that
1.
means you're hitting on 2s.
Okay. So no. That's no. That's no. That's no. That's no. That's no.
Strength 4. I think so. Strength 4 when you on 4s.
Yep. Strength 4.
Wounded on 4s.
All right. Oh! 1, 2, 5.
Alright, so that's 8 saves.
Yep.
8 at AP minus 1 or nothing?
I think it's AP 0.
AP 0.
I think.
I'm plus 1 to save because of the cover, minus 1 to save because of the round. So we are taking this on.
Yeah, it's AP 0.
So 8 saves at 4 ups. That was really bad. That is 3 saves, 5 wounds. Cool. And 1 wound left on the commander.
All right. Well, now that leaves me in an interesting position. I didn't anticipate this. I'm glad you told me to do that.
Yeah, guys, I don't want to win because people forgot things. I want to win because I won.
Yeah. I hope this we have to the interesting possibility.
I would say, can the third one still see, or is it just the 2 now?
It's just 2.
Okay.
Only 2 can see this one. So if it's not obvious, the one's going to fire his missile. Okay. The other 2 can see those
Does
guys.
the missile have indirect?
Is that the blast keyword?
No, it's the indirect.
Ah.
I don't think he does, but
Don't think they.
no, I'm pretty sure they don't because it's pretty rare. Ish.
No. Yeah.
It's like for artillery
It's
tanks.
just the missile.
Like I don't have anything in my army that does it. I have the really bad
So
version.
does that mean they can't shoot through that?
We said true line of sight. They've got true line of sight, so yes, they can as long as they're in range.
But there is a debuff because that's going through cover.
Yep.
Okay. So that would take it from.
That's dense, so that's minus 1,
Okay, -1.
and they count as being in light, so that's plus 1 to save.
I think I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to shoot those shots first because those are the complicated ones, and then I'll fire my last shot at that.
So it's this. So he's shooting.
Or hold on, I should be consistent.
Okay.
Attack him first. He's
Although,
firing.
so one thing we made a mistake on technically, you should have said all the flamers here, their shot's there, that guy's there.
Before we even, okay.
But
I got
we're
you.
not gonna go back and relitigate that.
Okay.
Just keep playing.
Yeah,
Keep
I'll
playing
do
as
that
play.
for all those guys. So, yes, missile there, missile there. Okay.
Do they have, what's their third weapon?
They don't have a third.
Oh,
These guys are just one flamer each and then one missile.
Okay, so yeah, so the missile's there, flamer there, got it. Okay, so let's roll his missile first.
Yep.
Just to see if you pick him up.
So his missile, he fires 2 shots.
Hit, 3-ups.
3 ups.
Well, wait, is there skill 3-up or 2-up?
Their skill is just, it's the 3. They didn't get buffed. These guys are the ones that are
Okay,
buffed.
then yeah, because the dense, so -1 +1.
So hit on 4.
Hit on 3, because the -1 +1 cancel.
Both hit.
Both hit? Okay, alright. And those are strength 7.
They are strength 7, armor piercing 2.
Okay, AP, so wounding on 5, or sorry, 2 3s. Wounding on 3s, my bad. Both hits.
Yep.
Okay. AP -2, taking this on the 5-up involve. Save both, please.
Did you do it?
I did not.
Oh.
So one missile
No,
miss.
there's not point. I'm going to. I was going to do it, but then your dogs could kill me anyway. But I was about to troll.
Oh, wait, were you about to spend a CP?
I was about to spend a CP. Nope, but you pick them up.
Cool.
All right. Now roll for the 2.
So
4
yeah,
missiles.
So 4
into-
missiles. What's the debuff?
And you said it's blast.
No,
No
it is
blast.
not blast.
Got you.
Which is interesting because some do.
So it's considered more of an armor piercing missile and less of a frag.
Okay, that's what the seeker missile or the destroyer missile.
So you consider this as more of your like APSDF
Okay,
shell. Like
That's
these,
why I
these have
thought-
high strength, high
That's-
AP.
That makes sense why there are 4 on the storm surge because it wants to fight people or other things. All right. Roll the board. And
At -1,
it was hitting on 3s.
and then -1 because of shooting through the
That's a fail. That goes to 2. So I think only 2 of
2
the
shots.
4.
Wounding on 2s.
All right, we're rolling. Both.
Both. Okay, on the 5-up involve, which I dropped the die on there to get grab it. Failed both, so you pick up 2 models. That's the sad thing of those is that they have all that damage, but it's only 2 hits. Oh, I choose which 2.
Sure.
Yeah, because I could do the same thing where I could pull the models to make myself out of line of sight of other things.
Yeah. Yours. All right. So those guys have concluded their shooting phase.
Okay, cool.
Oh boy.
So you only have the group of 6 left.
Yeah, these guys, and I don't think all 6 of them can see through that, can they? I mean, technically.
No, I'm not,
I don't think so.
no, all 6 can see. I can see the robes on my guy.
All right, you're gonna have to tell me which guys they can and cannot see when I do these attacks. But
So
now,
declare your weapons first.
this is the part that I'm gonna have to look into because these are the utility. These are the Swiss Army knife guys. They have a plasma rifle, a burst cannon, and a flamer. So, plasma rifles have 30-inch range.
Yes, you're in.
Okay. All
Those
all
at 36 and were clearly long.
Okay. Burst cannons have 18, assault 6. I do not think any are within 18 inches. Just for sanity check. Oh wow, 18 inches is a little bit bigger than I thought.
Front row, not the back row.
Front
Front, okay.
front 3 can do it. Back row cannot.
Gotcha.
And then obviously not within 12 inches to the flamers. Don't do anything. Number 1, I'm going to fire the burst because I've never done the burst before. So it says it's an assault 6. Assault meaning no rapid fire is double shot
In
and
half
half
range.
range.
Assault is you can shoot it at -1 after advancing.
Minus.
You get -1 to the hit roll,
after.
but you can advance to get that extra d6 of movements.
Oh, okay. Well, no, we're just gonna shoot. We like being where we are. All right.
So that is 3 bursts being fired. We'll specify the units.
I mean, you're shooting at the blob. You just have to
Yeah.
you just have to declare the blob.
Okay, it's that block. And so it's an assault 6. That means 6 wounds per each one. And there's
3
3
shots for each one.
Yeah,
So
so
that's
18
18 shots. And they are in dense cover, shooting through that forest, so -1 to the hit roll, and then light cover, so +1 to the save because of 5 points worth of cash. And because the units are all in light cover, they get an additional +1 to save. What is these things AP?
These things AP is none.
Plus it's
Damage is 5.
AP on. Oh, sweet. So you're about to get trolled. These guys save on a 2 up on this.
Are you kidding? Really?
Or, sorry, 3 up. 3 up because I forgot -1.
rolling. What do I need to roll again?
Those have no buff, right?
Yeah.
Weapon skill 3 up, you need a 4 up because -1 to hit through the doors.
No. No. No.
And Farsight's reroll 1s to hit. There's
Yes. Reroll 1s to.
oh.
They're not within reach.
That's
Trust me, I was thinking about that. Okay. Oh, you said 4.
4 ups because of -1 for cover. And they don't have the shooting buff.
Oh, maybe not. Cool. So now.
Oh, I made a mistake. Flamers automatically hit. Not that it matters.
Oh, within 12 inches?
Yeah.
Oh, so I roll and then I don't have to roll.
You just roll a wound. You you pick the unit up.
Yeah.
And it's
The
not
result
like
was the same.
the result wasn't the same.
Oh, boo hoo! 1 missile.
Well, I don't think that missile had line of sight because of the rock. I think your other 2 were the only 2 who couldn't see anyway.
Unless I wanted to spend 1 CP for a partner. And I needed 4 plus.
These were strength. Strength 5, then you needed a 3 up.
How does it do that?
Strength 5, 3 up.
So, no. Yes.
So saving these on a 3 up. How many saves do I need?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 saving on a 3 up.
Actually, pretty good odds.
I failed 2.
Okay.
So you pick up 2.
2 less. All right. Now for the 6 plasma shots.
And well, 4 now.
4.
I removed the last 2.
Okay, that's clever.
All right, so we're firing 4 shots. 4 shots, plasma rifle, 30 inches, assault 1, so I only get to fire 4 shots. Strength 8, armor piercing -4.
So yeah, 4 ups to hit.
Where's the D again?
Damage.
Damage.
It doesn't matter with these guys because they're all 1 wounds.
All right, firing 4.
4 ups. So 2 hits.
2 hits.
You're wounding on a 2 up.
Correct.
Both hit. Saving on a 5 up. Both save.
Oh my lord. That was good. That was really good. Wow. Okay.
That's all your shooty shoots.
Yeah, that's all. That's
Charge phase. They can charge through the wall if you want to try to charge the assassin.
But your assassin only takes damage on a 6 up. To melee.
To melee me, it's a 6 up. It would
Well,
be.
they only are melee, so that makes the most sense.
That is just outside of 9 inches for them, so that would be a 9 inch on the dice.
Okay.
They have rerolls for it. For hitting them is a little hard to measure, but we're gonna go roughly here, and we'll just give you some benefit of the doubt. That's 4 inches there to the wall, and then.
Oh,
2.
dude, that would be a cool cinematic shot. The Groot Hound's just
busting through the windows.
But that is 6 inches, so we'll say 5 on the dice. So
Okay,
9
5.
on the dice, 5 on the dice, both have rerolls.
So I need 2 sets of 2.
Well, which one do you want to charge with?
I want to charge with the closest first.
So this one's okay. So 5 on the dice, 2d6. Yep.
5.
Do you want to re-roll that?
For the cost of the CP?
No, you get a re-roll because
Yes.
of their nature.
Yes.
You could fail it now still,
That's fine.
but do you want to get further up and be able to choose your charge?
That's rerolling both, not the lowest, right?
Yes.
Rerolling again. 8.
Okay. Basically, pick how you position these boys. I'm guessing. Do you want to just consider him as you can't go within an inch of them because you didn't declare a charge?
Yep.
So do you want to we'll consider him surrounded.
That works for me. This is going to be really cool.
Okay, 9 inch. 9 on the dice here because it's like 9.5 inches.
See, these guys get a roll too because of their.
7 reroll. Yup.
Failure.
All right.
Only one. All right.
So piling in, you're surrounding me as long as you stay out of engagement, so that's good. I have no thing to heroically intervene.
Cool. All right. They're going to do their teeth thing.
How many attacks is it?
Remembering what they do again. How many are alive in that unit?
There's 4.
There's 4 of them.
Oh, hello. Did you have a good nap? I would have liked if you took a longer nap, to be honest with you.
So it's strength 3, AP minus 1.
Okay, attacks first though. Each of them has 3 attacks. So you're rolling 12 dice.
Yep.
6s.
6 is the
6. This is just 6 is the hit.
Yours is the hit, not even the wound.
There's a reason that he's pretty funny versus Tau, because it's like you have all your fancy bullets. I phase out of reality. What are you gonna do about it?
10, 11, 12. 6 to hit. 2 hit.
And now I'm sorry, I have to check his toughness because I've never gotten this far with him before. Okay, toughness 4.
AP minus 1.
So you're 5 up.
5 up. Oh, come on. 1 hit.
Okay, 1 hit. Going to the invuln save. Although 4, he has a 4 up invuln. He's a funny boy. Also, he couldn't have shot Overwatch on that, by the way. Not that I wanted to, for that same reason. Can't see you through that first thing. You can breach it.
Gotcha. 4 up, 4 up, 4 up.
No damage.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate.
I have a question.
Yeah.
We technically I'm assuming you did not intend to charge anything over here. I don't think any of them had a 12-inch range charge.
They don't have a 12.
Okay. So now, this is the punch bag for the assassin. He has 4 attacks.
Oh, this is going to end for me.
You cannot make a saving throw.
There's no saving.
Okay. You get no saving throws against this.
That's brutal.
So, he has a weapon skill of 2 up. Trained assassins, buddy. Oh my god. 2 hits. Strength 4, wounding on 3 ups. 2 wounds, 2 pick up, you have no save.
Okay.
I mean, they're designed to be one-man shows for a reason,
Yeah.
but this guy's whole thing is anti-psyker and very tough. He's really just a troll.
Alpha dog.
Again.
Not work out nearly as nice as I thought it was going to.
Again, I did not plan for him to be good. I planned for him to be funny.
That's surprising. That's a good ability. That's a really good ability.
His big thing is there's a secondary called Behind Enemy Lines, where if I'm in your deployment zone, I score points. And you just park him in your deployment zone and be like, "What's up?"
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So
That's it.
That is that. Okay.
Command phase. Give us each ACD. Turn 2. For this turn, we are going to take the Invocation of Machine Vengeance.
That does not sound good.
My charge rolls, I get to do 3d6 instead of 2d6 and drop the lowest. And then as my imperative, we're going to take the Conqueror Imperative.
Conquer
So now all my punchy boys get +1 to punch. So everything that hits on a 3-up hits on a 2-up now.
Okay.
To slap. For command phase. Enhanced data tether here. Everything goes there. We forgot to take leadership. I will do that real quick for this unit. They lost 4. They have a leadership of 8 because of the omnibus specs, 9 because of that.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Do I?
We pass leadership.
I need to do.
What's their leadership? 7?
Five.
Okay. So you need, what is it?
3. We go.
They tied. That's a pass.
Okay. All right.
Oh no.
That was very silly. Oh no. Sticky.
Oh, just 2. She had a sneeze and I forced a 2 down. You know, it happens to the best of us, girl.
Yeah.
We've all been there. And if anyone's, oh, I feel better. She just let loose another 2. And you just get up. Yep. Relatable. Okay. So then all the buffs on that unit. I get, so these are OBSEC. Those are not OBSEC. I hold the point. I hold that point. That's 10 victory points, putting me up to 13. And we're going to perform the action on both of those points. That's 10 because we hold the same. I do not hold more than you. Okay, movement phase. I know my hand is 7 inches. He's just going to get here. Hello. These guys don't exist. And this is where movement phase gets fun. So we're going to set these guys up wholly within 3 inches. Oh, hello. Let's bring it up here so I have it easier. Okay.
This is where the homework has come in because I realized how good the flavors actually are against these guys. And every crisis suit has a flavor, at least one of them. So I'm feeling a little bit better. Only a little. Oh, it's a live stream. It's not being recorded. Is it?
Yeah, it's
It is. It's recorded.
yeah. We have the live stream end of it.
For some odd reason, I forgot how that works. I've never done that. I'm not cool enough to record the content.
But you know, you'll get to go back on replay and see. You know.
Oh, I know exactly where I messed up.
That stare down you got. Would you pass pass me those two?
Yes.
I don't want to lean her over my knight and then drop her. That would be very sad. I can put them as touching this terrain and it won't negate their move because that's their ability is. Now we get an 8-inch move.
And then in addition to that, you can pile up.
Well, I don't even charge yet.
Yeah.
Pile in comes after the charge. Yes, we do.
Quite understand what that thing does.
And now, my boat is going to do its 12-inch move. Alright, Lucas, I want a little bit of thinking because I'm trying to do something cheeky but icky.
Okay.
Okay, and action for those two boys again. I'm just going to try to lead you to death on micro points here. Also, swiggity swooty, your point is now mine. How's it going, boys?
What's that do? I don't remember what it does.
Also, Lucas, look at one of the plus sides of the night.
Oh,
just,
he can see over it.
I can just look over it.
Oh.
Hello? If the weather looks decent, you can grab something to grill. Is it supposed to rain even this evening? There's we're about to say burgers are fine, we have more this time than anything. If there's chicken breasts, we can do like a barbecue sauce, barbecue chicken sandwiches is what we have, like whatever's there. Thank you. Bye.
Are you showing off what a little pterodactyl you are? Are you a little tyrannid?
She loves watching me play total board. Okay, oh. That one might have some mustard in it.
Clean. Clean. We're just gassy.
Good. Okay, they got that something good to the table. Okay, so those guys don't want to move. Trying to see these guys' movement. Just for the sake of these, the three guys who have touched this terrain, they're just gonna move slower because of the terrain. Consider them as going forward back into the blob. Okay. I don't feel like reshuffling movement trays for an understandable reason here. So here's the funny thing, my blob is actually very useless on this map.
So they just look intimidating.
Their specialty is gunning something down at a long range.
Oh, none of their targets minus the fruit hounds are things worthwhile shooting at.
Well, the problem is the things worthwhile shooting at. The things all worthwhile shooting at are all using that, utilizing the cover lines. So really, we're using them as intimidating bodies.
Gotcha.
So your point is still a definition of being swarmed because they will get there.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Not much.
Yes. I heard you talk about it. That was something that I didn't remember. Oh, yeah. It's a really nice one.
I'm gonna shoot all the guns into your crisis suits, all 16 on the transport. So 16 stubber shots into the crisis suits,
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
and one reroll because of Mars.
Okay. Well, that's his birthday's already today.
11 hits at 5 up to wound.
All right. So, what are you thinking? Are you thinking? 'Cause right now, I don't have that just lying around.
One wound, and you can take your 2-up save on this.
Okay.
Six is 2 additional hits, 12 shots. Right.
Oh, dude, that would be really, really, really cool.
Wounding on 3s. Eight saves at AP -2. So 4-up save is your invulns right away.
Yeah. No, I think I agree. I think that's a possibility.
So 4.
Okay.
I'm currently playing a match, and cool thing about this match is it's live stream.
They have no targets. My leaders have no targets. We're gonna go to charge phase.
Yep.
Or declare.
Yeah, no, dude, I totally agree. I think that'd be a really, really cool idea. Let me know however I can help. Sweet. Oh, I'll be on the call tonight. So, sweet. There you go.
5, so I need a 4 on the dice.
Oh,
Do you want to shoot Overwatch?
who are you attacking?
I'm attacking your group of 6.
Group of 6. Overwatch. Yes, I do want to shoot Overwatch, and that would be what, all 6 in the unit attack?
Yep, all your shots,
Yes.
the flamers automatically hit, everything else hits on 6.
Yes. So that would be Overwatch. It's only I roll 1 for each one, or is it 1
No,
for
you get to do all their attacks.
Oh my lord. Okay. So this is the fun part. I have a stratagem. Do I need to read off the name?
No, just what's it do?
The stratagem costs
2 CP. Isn't match play with the CP on the command phase way more fun?
It is. It really is.
Because I feel like, especially because AdMech are a CP army, like I know that technically this benefits me a lot because my army uses so many CP. It just feels more fun to get the CP on the command phase rather than have to be stingy with it.
All right, so it's -2 CP for the added things. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm messing that up. How did I do that? It's -0 CP to Overwatch. So it doesn't cost anything.
Does the stratagem cost CP and now Overwatch is free?
Yes.
So you get 2 CP, your Overwatch costs nothing.
Okay, so it costs nothing. Okay. So to this unit, Overwatch costs
Would you like to eat a model?
Okay, Overwatch costs you nothing. Also, Overwatch now applies on 5+.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with all the flamers first.
So
They're all
flamers automatically hit, so roll to see how many shots. 66.
6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 5+.
Well, no, this is just to see how many shots you have.
Oh,
Because it's it's D6 plus 2.
D6 plus 2. Yes.
So you got a really good roll. 18, 19, and those were 2 5s. So 29 plus 12, you get 31 flamer shots. At strength 4. So you're
39 die.
Oh my. All right, hold on. I'm sorry. I don't want 39 die. I've
roll
got
13 3 times.
I've got 10. See how this works.
No.
No,
Roll them out. Roll them out.
Okay, all right.
Roll them out. Per the rules, your opponent can decline the use of an act because it's seeded probability not true.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes.
That is good to know.
They're not allowed in tournaments typically because you and your opponent basically agree to a seeded probability.
Gotcha.
And your opponent it's one of those things that your opponent can decline.
10, 11, 12, you said 13 times 3?
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
And what's their strength?
Their strength
Is it 3 or 4?
Thank you. Just like that.
Down. Up, I guess. Deletes. Four. So wounding on 4s.
No. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
8 saves and a 3 up. Oh, that's no. I already.
You wrote
because you auto hit.
Okay, yeah.
3 ups. 1, 2 wounds.
2. Okay, so 2.
So you pick 1 up. Cool. All that for a drop of blood. It's going good.
This is.
I've provided him a threat overload on one side of the table, so he has to commit to: does he want to hold his side? Is he going to force defend? Is he going to counterattack? How are we going to play this?
All right. Next wave. Next volley. All right. So it's on
His race, Cal, believe that those things are all just propaganda. It's pretty funny when the propaganda shows up, starts shooting and punching you.
That's 4+. Right?
To hit?
3.
Oh, yeah, it's 4+ to wound.
Okay, so 10 hit. No, 8. 8 hit. Again.
Save it on a 3 up. That was actually bad.
How many hit?
7.
Oh. So that's 3.
Yep, and 1's on 1 move there.
Okay. Next volley. I learned. Crazy sword guys don't like fire. That's fine. I can do fire. It only took me to my 3rd game to realize this.
I told you they weren't unbeatable with this.
Yeah. 2.
Oh, thank God. You had a bad probability roll. No, you deserved this after what I just rolled.
Yeah, true.
I had a 2/3 chance to save, and I made 1.
4.
So you can't even deny that that was just
That was
balancing out.
that was balanced.
I saved all of those.
All 4 of them. Okay. All right.
Okay, so that evened it out.
Yeah. All right.
We're playing even probabilities here.
Now going from the flamers, now we're going to the burst cannons. So there are 6 of them. There are 6 shots per burst cannon. That is 36. I get my life. I've got to do 2 3 12s.
Hitting on 6s.
10. Five pluses. Here we go. It's 5 pluses.
That was total best 3 hits. We'll save that you have 3 hits and just roll the next 12. I've got your 3 hits tracked here. Because if it's going to be that few hits. 1.
Oh,
4 hits. Okay. I deserve this.
4, and here we go.
Yeah, no, that's why flamers are so good versus charges, just because they auto hitting, even in Overwatch. 5, 6, 7.
Okay, 7 shots.
So those are strength.
See, this is the problem. It's a weapon that I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of those. I had trouble with the infiltrators versus Charles this weekend because it was the first time I used them, so I had to keep looking up their stats.
Strength 5.
Wounding on 3s.
And how many was it? It was 7?
7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh. 6 or 5 or 6.
5.
5 AP.
AP is -1.
Saving on a 4 up.
Oh, I don't want to call something incorrect. AP is 0.
Saving on 3 up. 2 failed saves. I came up and it was a launch.
All right. Now, last saving grace is the 6 plasma rifles. Got 6 shots. That's 5 plus. The thing is, if these hit, they kill.
That's a plus out of damage 2s.
Yeah.
Because these are damage 2s, not damage 3s, right?
Oh, damn it. As in, which ones are the buffed ones?
Or what's the damage on this?
Oh, damage on the plasmas? 8. 3.
So it means that each hit is a pickup, not just you don't
Oh,
get 2 hits to
okay.
pick up.
Gotcha. All right. 5 pluses. Only 2.
2. Okay, wounding on 2s. Strength 8.
Oh,
AP a lot, I'm assuming.
AP is like -4.
Yeah, AP a
Yeah,
lot.
it's AP minus.
Saving on the invuln. Failed both.
Okay, that takes 2. It's okay. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better. That's a little bit more
Wait
win.
for the charge. That's a 5-inch charge. We're gonna reroll. 5-inch charge hits it.
Okay.
I don't have all the guys anymore. I don't need to bother because that's there.
I guess I'm going to see how this works again in case they attack first, get their hits off, and then my guys get retaliate.
And I'm gonna spend 2 separate CP. 1, I charged. Each of these guys goes to +1 strength. 2nd, because I charged, each of these guys gets an additional attack.
Oh no, here we go.
So that's 15, or sorry, not 15, what am I saying? That's 13 attacks at strength 5.
This is
and then 1 cord claw.
Wait a minute. Use a, okay. I'm going to spend a CP. Because this is during the enemy charge phase, right?
Yes.
All right. Spend 1 CP for me, please. So I'm to 2. Cool. All right.
Technically, we're at fight now, but go ahead and do it. Go ahead and call
yeah,
it because
All right. Use battle suit. Use the stratagem after an enemy successfully charges battle suit. That's why.
Okay, yes, then yeah.
Unit of your army, roll a dice for each model in the enemy unit within 3 inches of your unit.
Okay, yeah, awesome.
On a 6, they suffer a mortal wound.
Okay.
So 3
For each model.
for each model. Wait.
1 for each model.
Yes.
0
3.
for each.
And if I get a 6, it receives a mortal wound.
I'm gonna be honest. I would save your CP here. Do you know why?
Because that's not a very good percentage.
Well, because even on the 6, even if you get each of those immortal wounds, they all 3 are still fighting you.
Oh.
You're spending a CP to not even. If those were 1 wound guys,
Oh, yeah, they're 2 wounds. Never mind.
so I mean, you're getting the same number of fights. And these
I'm
are all what.
proud I remembered that.
But
Thank you for.
No, that's good. You did okay. Yeah, and I guess no, because I picked them up. That's right. Yep. Okay. Okay. So these are all hitting on a 2+. This is
They all hit.
and we yeah, it's just attacks. We're rerolling 1 because Mars. And oh boy. The cord claw. This one wounds on a 5+. It's a 5. And these all wounds. These are strength 5s.
Oh,
So they wound on a 4-up. 6s are an additional mortal.
this is the part of that.
How did I not get a single 6? I rolled horribly. That's 4 wounds at AP -3. So you're gonna be tanking this off the invul. So yeah, 5 wounds. One of them you're probably gonna want to do your normal save with a 3-up on, or you take the.
Yeah, it's a 3-up. So 3-up. That one succeeded.
Okay, and then 4 on the invul.
So 4 on the invul. They have invul
4-up.
4. Only 1. The other 3 succeeded.
So that's 3 damage.
Ow.
That's not bad. And no more is off that.
Wait, do I get to choose which one it goes to?
Yeah, you get to choose.
What does the iridium do again?
No, you took the invul.
Oh, that's how that works. Never mind. All right. We're gonna go. This guy is now from
5 to 2.
4. Oh, 4 to 1.
4 to 1.
He's not buffed. These guys are not buffed. Gotcha.
Wiggle booty, wiggle booty, wiggle booty.
All right. So in this fight, because it's your turn, you actually go first.
Oh. Oh, well, they. What? Well, in this fight, it's just
6 attacks.
6 guys punching.
Yes. Right. 6 attacks there.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yeah,
guys.
and because it's your fight, okay, you can choose which one happens next.
Okay. Well, in that case, I want to.
Now the question is, now here's the reason I was saying this one.
Okay.
Because this is where you choose, because we're in the normal fights now. You could choose them, and then I'm going to choose him, because charges go first.
Okay.
So my charge always goes first. In the normal phase, you pick what unit goes first. You could pick them to go first. And then I get to pick who goes next. I'm going to pick my assassin, obviously, and then you pick the dogs last. Or you could pick the dogs, I pick my assassin, you pick those. Those guys have no option. I would pick the dogs to go next.
Okay. Dogs next.
So they can maybe do something.
So they are 6.
Yep.
6 dice. And it's 6 per 1. So 12.
No, it's 3 for 1.
3 per 1.
Yep, so 6, hitting on 6s.
None.
None. Okay. I take my assassin to go. He hits on 2s.
That's so nice.
He hits everything. He wounds on 3s. His strength 4 and toughness 3. He has 2 wounds. You save on a 6.
2 6s. 2 6s. None. They both died.
No, I'm not contesting them. My dogs. Oh boy. All right. So next is the
Crisis
crisis
suits.
suits.
So it's the attacks value and then plus 1 attack for the leader. So 6 times. Oh, look at her just being curious about all the models.
That's not fair. That's a strategic reserve. You can't do that. No knights on the table.
So Lucas, you're about to learn what I did to the Iron Warriors. I did not win by I won. I did not win by shooting everything off the table.
You won by points.
I won by massing the bodies.
Yeah, and I'm currently losing. So
My
what am I looking for? I'm looking for the crisis.
just the crisis attacks, just the A values, because they have no specific melee weapon.
That doesn't make any sense.
What's the A?
Well, it depends.
Just go. The leader always has 1 additional attack.
Okay, the 3, then the leader.
So 18, 19 plus 1 for the leader, because you have 6 by 3 plus 1. Or if you want to do it, you have 5 times 3 for 15 plus 4 is 19.
So I'm rolling 19.
Yeah, 19. And what's your weapon skill? 4 up or 5 up?
These guys are 4-ups. Those guys are 5-ups.
No, that would be 3 ups. Are you sure these guys aren't 5 up weapon skill? I don't know Tal. They might be 4 ups. I'm just curious what they consider them, considering they're not actually fighters.
Yeah. No, they're
4 ups?
Yeah, they're 4.
All right, weapon skill 4 up. All right.
Wait.
Oh, no, 5 up. 5 up.
Yeah, okay.
They're 5
Alright,
ups.
I forgot how that works. So the lower it is, the better.
Yes.
These guys
are the ones that are 5.
Yeah, they're the 4
they're
up,
the
3
first
up,
fighters.
rather than 5 up, 4 up.
Well, that ended up not working out the way I thought it was. I designed those guys to be
Little
up
bit.
close and personal, and they didn't get any of the action.
All right. So yeah, hitting on 5 ups.
Okay, 5 up and 19.
Mhm.
2. 10. I'm gonna do 10, and then
Parker, all right, what's your charge phase here?
10. So out of 10, 3. And then out of 9. Out of 9, also 3. So 6.
6 at strength. 4 or 5. Because that's the difference between a 3 up or a 4. Strength 4, 4 up.
Oh, I opened up.
You're right. Strength 5, 3 ups.
Alright, so 6 at
3 up. 3,
5.
5.
Yeah, one of them failed.
Okay. 5 at 4 up. Save 2.
Am I okay just to one off? Start reserving tables.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alright. And then morale. They need a 1 to not fail.
Alright, no, we good. Thank you.
1, please.
Is it the cool looking one? Yeah, he is.
Yep, because that's the alpha. That's the alpha.
Real quick, holy moly, those guys are actually huge. They're big. Crisis suits are those small.
Well, they fit a pilot inside. The pilot's head isn't even up in there.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, compared to a Tau, compared to, like, Astra Militarum, those guys gotta be big. That's actually creepy. That's like an alien from.
Okay.
All right. What's the
Oh, as something you're just aware of for when he gets there, he has OBSEC, by the way. So if he's on the point, doesn't matter how many of your crisis suits are on the point. I have the point. It's the same thing actually for these guys. They have OBSEC. Your crisis suits don't.
Oh, is that what OBSEC means?
Yes,
Okay.
it means if there's an objective secured unit and a not objective secured unit,
The objective secured unit.
if both sides have objective secured, it's the number of units. If both sides don't have objective secured, it's the number of units. Fun fact, if you have objective secured, he counts as 5.
I don't think I have objective.
You have no objective secured. Troops automatically have it. Other units as it's listed on their battle sheet.
Oh,
So your recruits are the only ones that have.
I don't think they have that. And you're saying this is a keyword thing?
Yeah, I'm here. I can pull.
Nope, they don't have it.
It would just be in that list.
Cool.
Okay. You lost. None of your units lost. This unit lost something. What's their leadership? 7, 8. Oh. Wait, sorry. I realized I could see. Leadership 8. They can't fail. Okay. And then I score 3 points at the end of my turn. Yep. For holding that. As I did the action. So we are at 16. To now it is your turn. You are going to score 10.
Yep, because I only have 1
2.
point.
2 points.
2 points?
You hold that. That's 1 body.
Oh, okay.
You have 3 bodies.
So 16, 10. This is where I've got to actually clutch up and do something smart.
So the question is, do you want to sit there and fight for 1 point on this thing? Unfortunately, you need a unit on it. Because
Yeah.
objectives aren't sticky.
Yes,
So-
I'm thinking,
You might want to flip. And then these guys, because it's like, you do 1 action on here, that's 4.
Yeah.
That's worth, more than a turn of me sitting there and deep dunking my 1 and 2.
These guys can charge, can't they?
They can charge, yes. They can also, if you want to just advance them, they can advance and shoot. I'm not sure you can get a shooting lane, because to shoot through this ruin would be to hit these guys is. But don't forget, if you roll the advance, you get up to 6 inches.
up to 6. That's if I want to advance. Well,
It's a die roll, so you're trusting the dice.
yes. Okay, so I'm going to do the smart thing of, it is movement phase, correct?
Oh, command phase.
Command
so
phase, okay.
which command phase? Which buff is
So,
which group is Farsight gonna buff?
Farsight is still buffing this group. Gotcha. So, go from 3 to 4, goes command phase. That's nice, I like that.
So
Alright.
one thing to consider now for you.
Yeah.
Now that there's no rust stalkers in there, this thing you kind of don't care about anymore. Now you start caring about him again, because there's no rust stalkers.
Right. Well, my question is jetpacks. Can I jetpack over those guys? Like nothing?
You go, so you can go over it, but you have to remember that you have to end outside of the 1-inch engagement range.
That's fine.
On everything.
That's
Yes.
fine. Okay. I'm not going to move that first, but I was just curious. So, things that are going to happen. First things first, these guys, they're moving, tactically retreating back onto the objective point. They make it.
As you say, yeah, if you want to advance them just to make sure, because they don't have a shot anyway.
Cool. So, and then the next thing would be to move these guys that way. And you said to advance, so that is their
10 plus
10
D6.
plus D6. So they have the potential of moving 10, or no, they guaranteed move 11. Have the potential. Right. So rolling D6. They moved 11.
They did their best.
They tried. A for effort. It's better than nothing. Okay. So we are going to move. Here.
Pistol onesies.
Hey, safely call.
Is it to the John Paul? Movement is to center of unit?
Tip to tip, back to back, but not front to back. Lucas.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Tip to tip.
So front to front.
Front one soda as well. Yeah, these are
Front to front. Front to front.
There it is. But it's basically just same point. I need you to crack that open for me. Thank you.
Ooh, what flavor is that?
Oh, I see that.
Orange cream.
Orange cream? I'm a double do
Oh, that is cool. I guess forget membership. Getting the beans. Nice. I mean, there's no point at gym membership when you have it free at work.
free nice gin at work. There's no point.
She likes it. I'm glad it's popular with you too. Okay, so it's like, if you measure from the back of the base, you go to the back of the base.
This is heavenly. I think this is the best Spreckers I've had yet.
This isn't Spreckers, this is point.
I
So
like
this is like, if Spreckers is a 10 out of 10, point's a 9 out of 10.
this is heavenly.
I like Spreckers version a little more, but point is always good. Played Azul before? I have. That's a fun one. It's one of my mom's favorites.
Rocket expansion, we've never opened it.
It's funny how that goes. You get like that whole backlog and it's all plastic wrap still. Yeah.
We love Azul. Let's get the next one.
You always find to play something else, get too busy, be like, oh, we gotta try this game though.
It's so easy to buy. It's so hard to get time to play.
Yeah, exactly.
So those guys tried their best. They did not make it very far at all.
And I'm gonna say, so the footprint of the building, I think, is covering me here because again, we're considering the first floor as.
Gotcha. Okay, so
We would have had a lot less fun if we made all these ruins see-through because both of our armies would have just been here, lobbing shots.
Oh, wait. No. I goofed.
What'd you do?
I'm supposed to spend a CP during the command phase. I got sidetracked. I
Do-
did not see that. The automatic system repair for the 1 damage crisis.
Roll it.
Okay.
I'm fine with
That
that.
is a 6 D, so it's a D3, so it's divide 6.
Yep.
5 divided by
3 wounds.
3 wounds. So he is back up to 4. So he's not quite 5. Not yet. That's I don't know. I like that.
So, what was I gonna say? If I was playing the Better Knight, it's called the Helverin. Instead of the Lightning Walks, it just has 2 tank cannons that do D3 shots at 3 damage.
That's insane.
Okay, and if I was really being a jerk, I would have brought my last cannon chickens, because that's 4 shots at D3 plus 3 damage.
Ooh, no.
So 1 shot picks up a crisis.
That's horrible.
But I was trying to play fun and memey and not bring a sweat word list.
I'm thankful for that.
Well, it's
Okay.
like, what would be the point? Because you're not bringing a sweat word list. Why would I bring a sweat word list? I want to run the last chickens at some point in time because I haven't yet. But I also was like, I don't want to bring something that directly counters you because that's kind of a jerk.
Okay. My question is, can I advance? How does the advance work? Wait.
So you can't shoot if you advance because those aren't assault. Are flamers assault?
I think they are. That would make sense.
They are assault.
They are assault, so I can attack.
Yes.
After advancing. Okay. So, and the advancing is roll a d6 plus your thing. This movement takes 2 off of.
No, there's nothing. You move through that.
Okay. All right. So 10 plus 1d.
So here's the thing: is you're in a very limited window. You have to be able to fit all your units up in here, basically, without being an inch of there. I don't think your bases can actually fit. So you can't be within an inch of the tank or an inch of there.
This guy. Well, it is 10 inches, right?
Yeah. So you're gonna have to like really swing out.
Well, I could swing over here. And yeah, that would clear everyone.
This. So that's 9.
So if I'm aiming for over here, if I roll my dice, then I get
That's where you are off of that. And I'd say that it's dicey to get your unit to fit in here. So roll the die for the advance. So here's where it's tricky. Because you're rolling a die for advance. I guess you can declare your intent to advance and you're just gonna have to advance in a different direction, essentially.
Does that count?
That's 10. Yeah, you could get.
Okay, so I could if I don't succeed, I can land like right here.
Yeah, you can go for there. Yes.
If I do succeed, it's anywhere back
Yeah,
here.
that's your 10-inch point for the front guy. So you're gonna have to get. That guy's also gonna have to try to do some squeezing. So you're probably gonna need like at least a 3 on this.
I got a 3.
So that'd be 10. He's like, so I mean, if you want, you can put him like. So really, it's like
So right there. It's this guy here. There. And you said within an inch of the base.
Okay, you guys have it.
No, I can do it again. All right. And I roll another 3.
Nope. The unit.
Oh, it's for all-
It's for the unit.
For that unit. Okay.
And you just put them next to it. I think you're fine
Yes.
because they were basic 4. So here's the thing. I don't think you are going for Farsight here. Because
that's fine.
okay,
That is fine.
it's just I'm marking tip of his base here. I think kind of wherever you go in this range, you're within an inch of a base.
Unless I chose to move outside of.
I don't think he's got the range even on 16.
I mean, not Brandon, sorry.
Well,
Brandon,
don't
right?
roll any
Yeah,
dice.
it's not Brandon.
So it's a 14.
One other thing to consider is, remember, that unit has to fall back to not be trapped in melee with me. You have nothing on that point for the start of next turn. If you move Farsight off.
Wait, what? You're saying these guys can't move to the point?
No, they're trapped in combat. They have to fall back.
Oh, there was one guy there. Oh no.
Do you want to move your guys back?
The answer is no.
Because here's
The only thing Farsight does is give them reroll on.
so there's the other thing you could consider. If you win the punching fight, you can consolidate 3 inches towards the nearest enemy unit. Clearly, my tanks they can all move 3 inches that way. It's gonna be a little tough because you're gonna have to go around the building because they don't have reachable. Or no, they're infantry. They're reachable.
No, they're not infantry. They're elites.
What's their keyword?
Their keyword is core.
Jetpack infantry. They are
Oh.
infantry.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected.
That's awesome.
Okay. All right.
So if you think you're going to win that fight, I'm going to fight first probably. And I have the relic to make you fight last, so I'm fighting first. But then you could consolidate and end up on that point. But it's just more of, I'm just like, what are the awareness of, that could be my point, potentially.
Well, in that case, I think you're wise for recommending the Farsight to stay. I will.
Again, you will probably kill him. Probably be able to consolidate.
If I consolidate, cool. Yes, I'll do that.
But there is that chance you guys just can't land a hit to save their lives.
So, okay. Yep.
Oh, look at these big stretches. Praise the sunshine stretch. Good job, girl.
I'm gonna do something ballsy.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna move Foresight.
2 within 1 inch of the tank.
He's gonna engage.
Alright, they're not engaged yet, but yes.
And I think that concludes the movement.
We're real slippery, so be careful.
Unless, yeah, no, I think that's concluded. Which means now we're moving on to the psychic phase.
Okay.
Shooting phase. All right. So, correct me if I'm wrong. These guys cannot shoot because they're engaged. Correct. These guys are engaging.
But they can shoot.
They can shoot. Okay.
Because they have assault weapons and advanced.
So I'm going to check out the strategy of the shooting phase. I don't think there's anything that would help, but this is how I learn. Shooting phase.
These guys, just real quick, can't shoot because they're shooting through a solid wall.
No. So the only people who are eligible to attack is Farsight and these guys. All right. So did we confirm that these guys are breachers?
They're infantry.
They're infantry, so they're not breachers. Is breacher team and infantry 2 separate things?
Yeah, breachers like here. So breachable and breacher team are 2 different things.
Okay, that's what I
Plane
need.
is reachable by infantry. Like for example, I don't have a keyword on my rangers that says breacher, but like I have Cataphront breachers. They have a special ability that allows them to breach as if they were infantry.
Alright. What does the marker like do again? It adds 1 to the win roll, adds 1 to the hit roll. So if it's guaranteed to hit, that's a waste. Alright.
Also, I didn't realize we've rolled those guys wrong the whole game. We were giving you the 3-ups. We were giving you the 3-ups on the ballistic skill, not the 4-ups. It doesn't matter. But we were doing, those guys were getting 3-ups. Although, hilariously, because of their flamers, there's almost no purpose in them having the ability, because they auto-hit. But we were giving these guys a ballistic skill of 3-up. But that's just lessons learned.
No, I didn't think about that. That buff doesn't really help them.
It makes them tougher, but the ballistic skill buff is wasted because they're not shooting.
Yeah.
But we were treating them as if they had the buff on accident. But that's just a mistake on all our parts.
Yeah. Okay.
It was more of just I was thinking about like, wait, we were counting those as 3s to hit.
Yep.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
All right. So first things first, declaring attack. These 2. So it is a commander and this subordinate.
So it's the triple flamers.
There are 6 flamers. They are all firing into this mob.
Okay.
Is this considered 2 or is that
That's 1. That's 1 unit.
That's 1. So they are firing all 6 flamers into that group. This is where flamers can come in handy, or I can just, absolutely whip.
So roll 66 plus 6.
66 plus 6. 2, 4, 6 plus 6 plus 6. 1, 2, 10,
19.
19,
25. So 25.
I'm going to do 5 rolls of 5.
So you are wounding on a 3-up, strength 4, toughness 3. We checked strength 4 last time. So you're wounding on 3s up here.
So 3.
Okay. 7. You soaked that onesie. 15.
The last roll, right?
Yes. Two's gone. There's that 3. That's 4. Okay, 19. 19 saved on a 3-up. That's 6. That's 1 fail. Three fails total. So 5 fails total. Okay, that's 5. No AP has a reason for
A lot of shots at
0 AP groups.
oh, you have the hiccups. The hiccups. That's illegal. You can't have the hiccups.
Lucas.
I'll do it back.
She just doing it. Alright. There it is. Do you want to shoot Farsight?
Let's shoot Farsight. So 2 shots
I'm assuming into
into the troop transport. So wait, he was down from 12
He's
to
at
9.
9.
Okay. 2 shots. He's got
2s.
2 pluses. Both hit.
Both hit. It is 3 up to wound, strength 8 to toughness 6. Both fail.
Both fail. A point blank double.
Panic. You're panicked.
That was horrible.
You sit there, you got this tough dude. Do you know all these guys? Like these guys hooked into the gun servers, or like the breachers? You know they make them out of murderers because they're the only people with angry enough brains to be good computers.
Wow, that's depressing. Okay, all right.
Yikes,
So that
Yikers
means
Island, buddy.
the only thing I can do is a stab. There's no point in doing the sweep attack.
Okay, so we're going to charge phase. Are you going to charge?
I have an important decision to make because if I charge, you can fire Overwatch. If I don't charge, you can't. I'm not.
You're not going to charge Farsight.
I'm not charging Farsight.
Are you going to charge those Tau? Fear for Humans is absolutely delicious.
Once per battle.
So I want you to think.
Start with a
Just remember, Lucas, right here.
Yes.
I only hit on 6s in Overwatch.
Oh yeah, no, I forgot about that. You're right. Oh, all right. But it is however many attacks your troop transport can do.
16.
16.
So if you think about that, that's only 3 hits, or 2.8 hits. And that's at weak shots. That'll probably plink off your 4+ symbol, or their AP 0, so you have a 2+ save.
So quick maths. If all 16 hit,
If all 16 hit, you're still on a 2+ save. So even if all 16 hit, you're going to save 5 out of 6. So you're only going to take 2.7 wounds, 2.8 wounds.
and he's got.
Yep.
Yeah. As for these guys, once per battle at the start of a fight phase, not a charge phase. So that would be I charge and then we fight.
Fight phase is like there's going to be a fight phase for this. You just don't get charge.
Gotcha. Okay. At the beginning of the fight phase, the bearer can use the prototype system that he does. Select one enemy unit within engagement range of the bearer's unit until the end of the attack. Every time that enemy unit makes an attack, subtract 1 from that hit roll.
Is that worth it against one single thing?
How does that help? That just makes their attacks less likely to hit.
Yes. So I'm hitting on a 2-up right now, so that made me hit on a 3-up.
So that would just increase the.
That means I missed
decrease the chances by 22%.
17%.
17.
You gonna use it or no?
It's only during the fight phase.
Yeah, for that
So
phase.
not during the shooting phase.
No, you basically just get.
Oh, that's
for
the only time I would be able to use it anyway.
Yes.
So I will elect to charge. So make my declarations. These guys are charging those guys.
Okay. You're charging them.
Correct.
They are going to fire Overwatch.
Okay.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times 2 for all of them. Parker. Have that red die. Yep. So 21 shots, hitting on 6s. And that is 1 hit for the first wave. Two hits in total at strength 4 to toughness 5, limping on 5s. No ones. Okay, roll for the charge.
So I need to look at their charges.
Well, no, your charge is always 2d6.
Oh, 2d6. Okay.
So you are 2 inches, 2+ inches away. So you need a 2 on the dice.
2 on 2 dice.
You technically can't fail, but.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
So
charge
now they're touching.
So your movement's restricted in there now. Because you hit the
terrain.
dice. Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, are you charging first then?
Yes. Charging first.
He makes it. Just push him up into it.
He's just peeking over the top. Hello. What are you doing in there? That's so cute. Okay. Next is the actual fight phase. So at the beginning of the fight
Charges
phase,
go first.
Charges go first. So does this count as the beginning of the fight phase?
Yes. This is
Okay.
how the beginning.
So I'm declaring that the enemy that is getting this debuff is this unit.
Okay, so it just cancels out my plus for this turn.
Correct. So in that case, now it's whatever their weapon skill is, right?
Yes.
Now these are the buffed boys.
So they're 4-up weapon skill.
So
Because it should be a 5-up. You improved it by 1. It goes to 4
correct.
up.
So it's a 4-up. They are both 4-up.
So you have 9 attacks.
What's this? Do you remember what that dice doing? Or is it just
No, that was a marker at one point in time, just for positioning.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine. So, fun thing, the transport, because it's a vehicle, has a rule big guns never tire. It means it can shoot into its own fight because it doesn't care.
That's okay. Cool. Does that apply to all vehicles?
Most vehicles.
So something
You
like-
can't shoot blast into your own engagement still.
Gotcha.
And you can't shoot something that's not in your engagement.
4-ups. That was horrible.
That was 1 hit.
Wow.
And your strength 5, you're wounding on a 3-up.
Yeah. I got a 6.
Okay. AP nothing, sailing on a 4-up. Oh, you killed one, Lucas.
I knew they were bad at melee. That was atrocious. Wow. Okay.
All right.
That's depressing.
Now, far sight. Yeah. You're probably going to want to do the stat profile.
I was just.
Because if
thinking
you
that.
sweep, the vehicle is probably going to laugh at you.
What are you doing? Okay. So his thing is short sword, short blade. He's doing the strike, so it is. That's
5 attacks.
So
5. So his
Attack
attack is 5.
attacks at strength 10. That's a 2-up weapon skill for him.
5 attacks.
What's his weapon skill? 2-up and 3-up?
It's 2 up. Good. If you only got 4 of those 5.
Okay. Moving on to 3-up. AP minus like 3 or something.
Yep.
Saving on the 5-ups. Saved 1, which is good because that meant he didn't kill it.
So he went from
9 to 3 mines.
it can be a cannon, or is it actually dead?
2 attacks, weapon skill 6 up because I'm bracketed. Got 1 hit at strength 6. Farsight's tough 5 or tough 6?
That is S.
Yes.
5.
5. Wounding on a 3-up. Wounded.
Cool.
Saving on it is 18 nothing. So off your 2-up save.
Yeah. Well, I like
The vehicle punched you in the mouth.
a couple years ago.
Wow. So he went from
5 to 4.
that was
You just gotta roll.
Pull it out and read some rules.
literally
Oh, and by the way, these boys are fighting last out of everything.
Oh yeah.
Yep, because we have the relic. They say you're the last thing to fight today.
So they are blasting, right?
But no, those guys are gonna punch back.
Oh yeah.
So the alpha gets 2 attacks with an arc ball. We're gonna roll those first. On a 4-up, because he gave me the negative. Hits 1 at strength 6. So when you get a 3-up, hit. And AP minus 2, so you're on your 4-up invuln. Lucas. 3! Alright, 1 damage. Our crisis, no, infantry, not vehicle. And now, the 9 regular attacks on a 4-up. Four hits. 5-up. That's 2. If you want to take these on the commanders 2-up, they're AP nothing. Or which one? Oh, you already declared a wound against that one, so it's on the 4-up. It's on his 3-up save. Is it a 3-up or a 2-up save? Just the let's get save value on the sheet.
These are the buffing boys.
Buffing didn't improve their save.
buffing did improve the save. So they are typically. But he's at damage 3. Oh wait, really? They don't take decreased performance?
No, typically it has to be 9 wounds or more to bracket.
Yeah, they say.
So you're taking 2 at the 3-up save here.
So two at 3+. 1 hit.
All right, 1 damage. All right, Commander Ruststalker's about to put 4 into you, plus a cord claw. Add a 3-up. Or sorry, 2-up for him. That's 3 hits. At strength 5 and 2 toughness 4 because they're not buffed. Let's do the strength 4 one. So this is a 4-up. Made it. These are 3-ups. 6s to a mortal. All 3 hit plus 1 mortal. So you have 1 save at AP nothing, so on a 3-up. Yep. And then you have 3 saves at AP minus 3, so on your 4-up invuln.
2.
So you take 2 damage plus a mortal. So one of the units gets picked up.
Yeah.
And 2 damage to no one.
I'm forgetting what does that read?
Gives you a 2-up save on the commander.
That's right. It's only on.
So the problem being is you have to allocate all the wounds in that phase to the commander.
So that's only something we do.
Or not in the phase, but like from that attack. So it's like, you know.
In that case, I think
to
this guy back
Alright, now they can fight.
Now they can fight. Okay, so there are 5 of them. And they are doing
It's 17 sorry, 4 plus 5, 17 attacks.
17.
No, sorry, no, it's 3, 12. 12, 4, 16 attacks.
4.
I'm gonna laugh when I live to spite you.
4. So I'm gonna do 4 rolls of 4.
And this is a 5+ weapon skill.
Okay, so 2.
Yep.
That's 1 roll. So that's 2.
Yep. 2. None. 5. 4. Alright.
Reroll it.
Yep. 6. And you are strength 4.
4.
So you're wounding on a 4 up.
For 5 of them.
6.
nice.
6 and a 4 up. 2. And AP nothing. So we are taking this on a 3 up save. Or sorry, 4 up save. I'm not in cover. I saved 1. I'm gonna spend my last CP to keep him in the game. Lucas, 50-50 roll right here. On the table. Failed it.
Oh, thank God. All right, so now I can do the
Consolidate 3 inches.
towards 3 inches.
Has to be the closest enemy. That is the tank. You have to do 3 inches towards the tank. That's 3 inches. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
That's why I have the gauge.
So, tip to tip.
Yeah, and so then this guy would file. And so you'll hold your point because it'll be 2 bases to 1 base on my turn. My vehicle gets nothing special out of this.
Cool. All right. That was just the charge phase.
No spite.
That was fine. So it's done.
Done. Okay.
So
You,
command
you
phase.
marked that you had 10 points for that turn.
Correct. Yes. It was 16 to 10 during that turn. So you're holding 2 objectives. So that's. Oh wait, command points. I like this. I like this a lot.
We are going to bulwark. And Electromancer. All your units are now -1 to hit me. Command phase. All the buffs go on that unit. Howdy, Lucas.
Hi.
There's a Calixtus Assassin vibe in here. Just
Oh, I hate that.
No, I can't do D6. This vehicle is going to fall back. Staying on the engagement range. And literally just scoot another 3 inches. We scooted. Those 2 are doing actions again.
Okay.
And I had 16 VP. I go to 26 VP because of.
Oh, you even have the logos on. Why am I just not realizing?
Really good.
And dude, that's incredible. You even have the danger logo. Like, oh, don't touch this file. Does the gate drop down?
So typically it drops separately. I have because I've made this so that I can swap this out with the tank front and put the tank on top and save money rather than do two, I had to glue the two side pieces to the drop down ramp so I could then pop this out and put the tank.
But it
front.
does move. That's pretty cool. That's really cool.
My knight is a 12-inch wood. We're just gonna march up here and
Oh, great.
inch away.
Now does it stop?
Inch away, and our nose is on the point. And so
So
you now have
that's-
something
that's
to
an
deal with.
Offset because he's bigger. How much do knights have in terms of health?
12 HP.
Oh, they're chunky. That is a oh my god, broadside. That's big.
Realize that those guys typically run in packs of 3 too.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Those guys are going to stay in combat with you. And have some fun. You're about to get the actual beat stick boy joining in. His job is actually to be a beat stick in combat. That
Oh,
acts,
he soaks up damage?
no,
He beats
he
people.
beats your butt with that. That is not just for show, Lucas. That's actually the Martian Omniscient axe that they use to instill discipline as required. And because you are actually making no, I can't move it because it's the beginning, so they're actually starting moving. Okay. That's movement phase, command phase, all the buffs went on the typical unit that always does. That always gets some. He can't shoot because he fell back. I chose not to use big guns, don't tire on him, because I wanted that knight to be touching his tippy toes on your point, to be obnoxious.
Yeah, that's obnoxious.
And bad news for the knight shooting. It is at 8. It is at AP minus. AP minus 2, so you're on your 4-up invuln anyway. So for shooting phase, I actually don't have a lot of eligible shooting units. The knight is going to shoot 12 shots at far sight with the double exploding 6s. 3 ups. That's 4 misses. And 1, 2, 3 6s, so that's 6 additional dice to wound. Add strength 6 into toughness 5, wounding on a 3-up. This might kill him. He'll save half of them, statistically. 3 ups to wound. 1, 2. Alright, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to save.
12 to save at
4 up.
4 up.
Because it's AP minus 2, you have 2 plus 6.
This is during a
Shooting phase.
enemy shooting.
So typically I couldn't shoot at him, Lucas, but because his buddies by him died, and he's more than 3 inches away from his other buddies, I can target. Because he doesn't benefit from Lookout Sir. He is also the closest enemy model, so I can still shoot at him.
Him. Oh, I messed up.
Lucas!
Oh, she's asleep. There was a stratagem I should have played, but I missed it. So opportunity missed. But that now I know to think about that.
What was the strategy?
Because it's for Battlesuit Commanders. Doesn't he qualify as a Battlesuit Commander?
Check keywords.
He's got a lot.
I'm sure he does. And again, I don't know your army, so it's one of those things that
No, don't worry, I don't even know.
he is commander.
Yep. Okay. So that would have been good to know because there's a strategy for 1 TP that before an enemy's shooting phase, -1 to all hit rolls. That would have been good, but I don't know how much that would have helped. But
You would have taken 17% off my shots. I would have hit 10.
so I'm hitting. You
You hit
You have 12 saves at 4 up.
12 saves.
You need to make 9 of them. Okay. So if you make 8, it might be worth the command reroll.
4 up.
2 fails. There's 2 fails in here. It's over. It's 1 fail, so 3.
It's 1 fail. I fail. How much is that?
That's 1 fail. You're gonna CP reroll. Well, it's 2 fails. Sorry. Can't CP reroll and doesn't save your life.
It's dead. Bye, Farsight. Nice knowing you. That hurts. Ow.
And now your guys have to try to take my knight off the point.
That's not impossible. Of all the units to take on the knight, that's a really good unit. But that doesn't change the fact that Farsight. Yeesh. Not to mention that now he doesn't give his buff to the one on the rerolls, attack rolls. So, ow. Okay.
So that was shooty shoots. That's literally the only thing I can shoot. Well, actually, I lied. Yeah, you can shoot his pistol because it's a pistol in the combat. Pistol. That's the plus of a pistol is you can fire it in engagement range. That's why they exist. I wish you counted as vehicles because my arc would actually be nasty versus you. Arc weapons wound vehicles on a 4 up automatically. Pistol. Sorry. 3 hit. Strength 5. 4 up. Nope. Okay. Charge rolls. He's going to charge.
Oh, wait, can I call Overwatch?
No, you're in engagement.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's.
How are you going to call an Overwatch when you're
Can't.
fighting?
Can't.
He rolled a 4. He makes it. Even with the -2, he needed a 1 on the dice. So a 2 would have failed. So he charged. He goes first. He gets 3 attacks at a weapon skill of 2 up. Or 3 up, sorry. All 3 hits. This is its strength a lot. Oh, I apologize. I get 3 additional mechadendrite attacks too. 2 hit. But we'll do the other one first. At strength 7, wounding on a 3 up for the big boys. That is 2 wounds at AP -1. If you want to take them on the commander, you can get a 3 up. If you want to take them on the other one, it's the 4 up.
Yeah, I'll take it on the commander.
Okay.
So,
So 2 at 3 up.
1 hits.
Okay, 2 damage.
Okay. So he is down from 5. No.
5 to 3. 2 mechadendrites. They wound on a 5 up. 1 wound, you save this on a 2 up.
2.
Okay. Now you can fight back. Do you want to target my guy, or do you want to target my?
Or the he's got that thing.
Yep.
What's that thing doing?
He ignores on a wound he gets a 5 or 6, can ignore a wound after failing to save.
That's right. How chunky is your beat stick guy?
5 wounds, 2 plus save.
I'm gonna just hit the squishies.
Okay, hit the squishies.
So I'm hitting. Hitting. This is where my brain starts to turn off.
It's 7 attacks at strength 5.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And they're 4 up, because that's their increase. So 3 hits at strength 5. You are wounding on 3 ups.
All three.
Okay, 3 hits. Saving on a 3 up because of the +1. 1 dice.
You get to choose, right?
Yep. And first, we're going to do the 2 arc maul attacks. 1 hit. This is strength 6. 3 up wound. Wounded, AP -2. You've allocated to the. Do you want to allocate these ones to the commander or the other guy? It's going to be a 4 up on either of them.
Commander.
Okay. Saving on a 4 up.
How many?
1 for this.
2. Ow.
Okay, he takes a wound. Alright, 8, and then 8 normal attacks. At ballistic skill, weapon skill 4 up. They reroll 1s because of the martial. And reroll 1 because of Mars. 5 hits. Strength 3, toughness 5, wounding on 5 ups. 1 wound, saving on a 2 up.
What? 5.
Nothing.
Hey.
Okay. Alright, as fight phase is done, those guys can take morale. They lost 1. They saved. They're fine. Each of those actions goes off for another 3 victory points. So I'm at 29.
Right. Command phase?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
You
so,
score 5 to go to 15.
-2 CP, please. Oh, wait, no. I gained 1 CP because it's command phase. Now -2 CP.
Where's your score tracking?
It's on the pillar.
Or not your CP, your score, like score.
Oh.
To mark your 15 points.
Oh, did I? Wait, did I have one?
No, it's okay. Yours has been easy because you have it on the action. But you have 15.
Well, can you take away 2 CP from my die?
I'm assuming you're going to try to have those boys do the action. Oh, well, I forgot to shoot him in shooting phase. It does not matter. Because his shots wouldn't really hurt a crisis suit.
Wait, what were you saying about that action?
Are you going to have these 2 crew do the action for 1 victory point? If they do nothing this turn and just chill on this point, you get 1 victory point in the turn for having a secure objective.
Yeah, they're gonna so
I love my trolling knight, by the way.
first roll.
For what's this roll for?
Oh, really?
What's the roll for, Lucas?
It's for regenerating health.
So 2 HP regen. Can they regen in combat? Does it say on the strategy? If it doesn't specify, then yes. I just was curious.
I actually don't know. It says
I don't see why they couldn't.
start of any turn. Automated prepare.
Oh, then yes. Then yeah, you get 2 wounds back.
So I'm gonna say 2 to this guy. So he went from 2 to 4. Come on.
Do you get to use the strategy more than once at the start of the phase?
It doesn't say, it doesn't specify a limit. It just says for a suit. Pick a vehicle or battle suit. Automated system repair. Am I reading that right? Oh wait, no, that's -2 CP. 2 CP, 2. So yeah, take 2.
You're down to 1. Or technically, you're down to nothing but 1.
Yeah, just 1. Yep. So these guys have 4 HP again. 4.
As a reminder, can't fall back and shoot. Now, so these boys, they're the flamers, right? They have flamers. Because they can advance and shoot. Or you can. Let's put it this way: if this guy gets to here, he's gonna farm you the rest of the game. He's gonna sit on your point trolling. But I mean, obviously, if you think getting this point is more important, you need, because you're behind points, you need to catch up points rather than prevent. I guess he actually technically can't get there in time.
These guys can't move because they're engaged.
They can fall back, but they can't shoot that or charge.
But even in their engagement, they can't shoot.
Nope. Because they have no pistol weapons.
No.
And they aren't vehicles that have big guns never fire.
And then
Can they fall back in any direction?
Yes, I don't think you're going to have 10 inches to fall back clear.
So people obstruct
You have to move away from the unit.
away from the enemy.
Yes.
And
From the unit, you have to. So I can't be like, oh, I fall back. You have to move away on a fallback.
Oh, and I'm in a corner.
So you can move them 10 inches in that direction, but you couldn't like jump over me to try
That's
to cheese
exactly
the
what I was thinking. Okay, I'm not excited. I don't have much choice. I need to get them out here. So,
I guess the first thing you probably want to do is clear some of your crisis seats from the line of sight blocking.
line of sight blocking? These guys?
Yeah, 'cause some of them, like, that guy can't see the knight in the wall.
Oh, yeah. So I want to get them
On the point.
so
I guess you can try to fall. You can. Sorry, you can try to fall back over me if you want.
How many? Oh no, I didn't realize he had a
That was one.
He was. Okay, so just okay.
Lucas, you can fall back them over me if you want. You just can't end in engagement range.
Is that acceptable? That's 2 inches, right?
Yeah, I think you're within 2.
That's
So that's the reason I have the gate. Yeah, you're within 2 and 2. Or sorry, you're in a 5. You only need within 3.
And then you said I can jettison over them,
Yes.
and it's 10 inches, but you can't advance, right?
Correct. You have to take the normal move to fall back. If you end within engagement range of anything,
No.
doesn't matter, Lucas, if you're on the point.
Yeah.
I'm OBSEC.
These guys are opposite.
Troops are automatically OBSEC.
Well, whatever. I'm gonna do it anyways.
Hi. Did you have a good little nap? Oh, you look like you had a good nap. You look like you had a good nap.
these guys are doing their. Those are troops.
Yes.
They OBSEC.
There's a reason I bring those little 5-mans of stuff, Lucas.
So one is on the phone.
You know, they might even just spit in your eye next turn too, and do the action, just chilling there and looking at you.
Yeah.
And just kind of give you a nice little middle finger and be like, cool. But no, that's the reason I always bring those little guys because I'm not missing a lot of firepower to have these dudes just chill.
Yeah.
And they've been farmed. I have farmed 9 points off them already. So I farmed almost a turn of point off of you just by having them chill.
Sucks. All right. So then moving on to the shooting phase. Those guys obviously can't do anything. I guess the next
These can shoot.
They can't shoot. These guys can also shoot.
You try to shoot me?
At a distance? At a distance? You're right.
Everyone showed up, man.
They look okay. I'm
Oh,
pleasantly surprised at how much I like the white. So first attack.
Oh, shoot. Oh,
First attack.
thank you. Oh, thank you.
Those guys are all going to dump their flamers into. Those guys. Do I need to declare my missiles next, or can I
So you declare all weapons.
declare all weapons then attack? Okay.
Otherwise, you can metagame and fire your weapon, kill them, fire your missiles at those
Yeah.
guys.
That would be too good to be true. Okay. So, because I know historically speaking, they're not that good. They're firing their missiles and their flamers into that crowd.
Okay.
Do I need to do it per unit? So the next, now that unit.
No,
attacks?
you resolve that unit.
All right. So 3 flamers.
3d6 plus 6.
3d6 plus 6.
That wow, 13
Wow.
shots. 13. Strength 4, toughness 3. You're wounding on 3s.
5. 10.
Now he's talking about you.
Baby Graham Warhammer.
You're just having a fun game day, aren't you? This has been a great day.
So yeah, 3 ups. So how many?
13. We lost 6.
So 7. So I'm saving 7 on a 3 up here.
Because they auto hit.
Yep. Lucas,
No.
you didn't scratch me.
The flamers all missed.
Yeah, because it's a 3 up. I have +1 save.
That's horrible. That sucks. Wow. All right. Well, I've got 6 missile shots. So that's 6.
Three hits. Because they don't have the buff. They're 3 up. So this is wounding on a 2 up because strength 7, toughness 5 to toughness 3.
AP minus 2.
This is going to go on my invuln anyway. So 3 wound rolls on a 2 up. But you can't pick up the unit now. What'd you do? 1, 2. So 2. Saving on 5s. So all of that, Lucas, they can't even fail leadership still.
Wow. I'm learning. Yeah, missiles are horrible.
The missiles are good.
For that thing. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, it's not like it matters. Alright. So now I'm attacking with my plasma rifles into Ignite to get them off objects. I don't have to deal with it anymore. I do plasma rifles, then assault, then flamers. Got 5 plasmas. They all fire. 5. This is not close.
So big 4 ups. 2 hits at strength 8. Strength 8 against toughness 7. You're moving on a 3 up.
AP minus 2.
Yeah, that will matter for my save here.
So 3 up.
Yep. So Lucas, what's really going to make you sad is your flamers are going to bounce.
Yeah, they're not going to do it.
All right, you're doing the missiles next, or
What they don't have.
so that was the plasmas. What's the
That
other?
was their only anti-vehicle stand. Now it's assault, and they've got 30.
30 of the cyclic ions or whatever, or the
The
burst
burst cannons, yeah, it's assault, so it's 6 shots. And they're firing
at what strength?
3.
Oh, yeah. So that means that you're wounding on a 6. So yeah, 30 is at 4+. This is not a good day for Lucas. They gotta be strength 4s, right? Not that matters. That still wounds on a 6. You got to pray those are 5s.
They're 5s.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
So you're wounding on a 5.
That's better. They're
That's
30.
doubling your hits.
2, 4.
Your flamers aren't gonna do crap though. So 10 on 4-ups.
Oh, hold on. Your troops are within 12 inches. You could put the flamers on them.
I'm gonna say no.
No?
Can you see them through my vehicle or the first floor?
Oh, those count. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, my vehicle is very much screen blocking you. Okay. 2 hits on the first wave. We'll just track the hits because this is not going great for you. Three more hits. Big one up in the top. That's 5 total hits. Hey, that was better. 7 hits. You have 12 hits. Wounding on 5s. I give you 2 additional. So 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At AP. What? Did we say 5 or 6 there? 6.
AP0.
AP0, saving on the 3-up. You got 1, all that for a single wound. We're gonna roll your flamers, and if you get more than 1 wound, I'm gonna lose it. So 5d6 plus 10.
If this doesn't hit, I might just call it. That's horrible. Yeah.
5d6 plus 10. Oh my gosh. That's 19 shots. I'm gonna call you get no wounds on this. I'm actually.
Oh no.
Wow. It's actually not a bad move for that.
Okay.
Sorry.
What's up, guys?
Oh my God. Wait, what was it?
You have 19 flamer shots. So this is at strength 4 top 8. There's 6s to wound. So you have 19 rolls to get fish 6s. And then I save them all on a 3-up. That's 10, so we'll just roll that. 2. You might get a wound out of this, Lucas. There's a chance you get a wound out of this now. Take one. Take one. Yeah, take one. 5 hits. Okay.
Where was that later? Where was that earlier?
I was like, it might help if you move the dice tray to that back line, so then it's not quite.
Yeah.
Hey, Lucas, you got 1 wound.
Oh my lord. 1. Dropped him from 12 to 11.
I legitimately might have him do the action next turn to put the game out of reach rather than shoot.
Yeah. I don't see this.
If you want to talk it out, I'm okay with that from here. Because if you want to charge, your damage is going to be wall nothing. Because it's wounding on 6s in the melee phase. I don't think you're going to push him off the point. Those guys are going to score 1. Heck, next turn, I'll even say next turn, those guys pick them up. Although, on my next turn, I'm gonna I would charge with that for the troll. So that's locked up in combat. They can't shoot.
I don't think they would pick them up.
I think I pick one of those 2 up with shooting, charging with the melee guys, and those guys shooting. I don't see because it's what 15 to 29.
Yeah, there's no
Sorry, 16 to 29 because you'd score this at the end of your turn. Next turn, I would forego that, but if you engaged him, he couldn't do the action. That's the only plus. The downside is he's going to stomp his big feet. So you could prevent me from scoring. It basically comes down to, would you charge to prevent the action scored? On the other hand, though,
there's no
I don't think, because they won't be able to farm the action because he'll block them. I don't think that even if you stop him from doing the action, you can catch up because you would need the big point scoring actions. And I think that I would hold. Because the assassin is, you're not killing 5 wounds of assassin with a melee's on a 6 and you have no bonuses to your melee. So in the interest of getting this little girl home from dinner, I'd say we could call this 29-16.
Yeah. Good game.
And a good game.
Oh,
And a handshake.
Yeah.
And that got close because look at that. You picked up a lot of my army again. My army did that thing of, you give us 2 more turns, you're picking up a lot of stuff. But my bodies, I threw the bodies away to hold the points.
I set up very poorly initially, and I had horrible rolls.
I'm going to say this. The other thing I'd say, your three sets of crisis suits are great in a 2,000 point game. You really were missing the obstacle bodies and the carnivores.
Yeah, that hurt.
So your list is like a good start for 2,000 points. At 1,000, I think it's stuck.
Oh boy. I was pleasantly impressed at how
Hey, Lucas, get the nice official handshake over the
Yep.
table for the stream.
Over the top. Yep.
There you go.
In stream. Bye, YouTube.